This is 98.9 DYUP Sugbo, the official campus radio of the University of the Philippines, Cebu. DYUP Sugbo operates 3 hours and 30 minutes daily and is streamed online on DYUP Sugbo, our official Facebook page, and on DYUP Sugbo, UP Cebu's YouTube channel. Our radio booth is located in the radio room of the College of Communication, Art and the Science Undergraduate Building at the University of the Philippines, Cebu, Berardo Avenue, Lahog, Cebu City. DYUP Sugbo is operated and maintained under the management of Gwyneth Antinga, Station Manager, along with Gabriel Emmanuel Sulamo, Assistant Internal Station Manager, and Rain Isabel Filizarta, Assistant External Station Manager. DYUP Sugbo is technically managed by its technical committee under the supervision of Caleb Josh Berandoy and Yeda Marie Lambujon. The technical heads, DYUP Sugbo's programs are produced and curated by the programming committee under the supervision of Franz Pauline Aberilla and Jared Owen Eagle, the programming heads. DYUP Sugbo's official Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, YouTube, and Spotify accounts are run by the publicity committee under Steffi Erika Gaki and Stephen Cuevas, the publicity heads. DYUP Sugbo's records and documents are managed by Ritricia Llagas, Secretary. DYUP Sugbo's Executive Committee, Technical Committee, Programming Committee, and Publicity Committee are under the supervision of Sir Maurice Chete Villaester, DYUP's advisor. DYUP Sugbo 98.9 Kauban Nimo is now signing on.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, helas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa mandulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit ng bagaw, ay hinatang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal.
dropping now. Can you hear the beat blasted out? Tune in here for a great surprise. Ride the airwaves and come realize.
There's a lot to learn and much to see. Come be updated here in UPC. Turn your radio on and find your way. DYUP's here to save the day.
DYUP, Kauban mo. You will never be alone. Bringing you the hottest, latest in the zone. DYUP, Kauban mo. DYUP, Kauban mo. You will never be alone. Bringing you the hottest, latest in the zone. DYUP, Kauban mo.
If the world's heavy, don't give up. Raise your voice, find and do not stop.
Yes, we hear you, you are not alone. Radio's not dead, yes, we are on.
DYUP Kauban nimo.
Bisan asa man kamo adto, music o balita nga bago.
Adi akini para sa imo, maskin ikaw lang usa.
Daghan o bisag asa.
DYUP di kamyaan, andam kang pagsilbihan.
There's a lot to learn and much to see. Come be updated here in UPC. Turn your radio on and find your way. DYUP's here to save the day.
DYUP, Kauban mo. You will never be alone. Bringing you the hottest, latest in the zone. DYUP, Kauban mo. DYUP, Kauban mo. You will never be alone. Bringing you the hottest, latest in the zone. DYUP, Kauban mo.
Kauban mo.
Kauban mo. Kauban mo.
DYUP, Kauban mo.
Live on air from the University of the Philippines Cebu Radio Booth in service of the people. This is 98.9 DYUP Sugbo, Kauban mo.
Maayong adlaw UP Cebu. I am Caleb Josh Birandoy.
And I am Mike Navales.
You're listening to
Say Ayo
UP Cebu.
The beat of campus, the pulse of news.
For the headlines,
New disqualification petition filed against Cortez.
68.6 million voters ready for the 2025 elections.
IKEA pledges to pay 6 million euros to ease German prisoners' forced labor.
Faker enters League of Legends Hall of Fame.
And Charlie's XXX Brat is word of the year.
Alright, today is Monday, November 4, 2024. Time check, it is currently 10:30 in the morning. Good morning mga eskolar ng bayan and to all our listeners both online and on demand.
Good morning, UP Cebu, no? It's a new day, new week, and new opportunities for us all to take.
Yes, and as our flexible learning week is still ongoing, Mike, no? We hope everyone had a great rest with and naka-spend time ratang tanan sa atong families and loved ones over the weekend.
Tinood Caleb no kanang mga iskog iska no last Friday and Saturday was November 1 and November 2 then. Personally, I had the time and opportunity to visit the cemetery to like offer prayer candles and flowers to my departed loved ones. Nakabanding sa me with my mga relatives kay nakagat together man sa kuan cemetery over the
Yes.
weekend. Ikaw, Caleb, how's your experience during the weekend?
Actually, same said Mike, no. I think most of us kay naka-visit gid sa, hopefully most of us gid kay naka-visit ra sa cemetery sa atong mga ni pass away nga loved ones. Yeah, naka-spend time ra ta sa atong family sad, and yeah, naka kuan ta og quality time together with their family, naka catch up kay na busy naman gyud no with ACADS. So yeah. Now for our top stories for today. New disqualification petition filed against Cortez. A second disqualification petition has been filed against dismissed Mandaue City Mayor Jonas Cortez, challenging his 2025 re-election bid. Filed by Ervin Estandarte, the petition claims Cortez misrepresented his eligibility by omitting his recent dismissal from office on his certificate of candidacy. This follows a similar petition from two other residents. Cortez was dismissed by the Ombudsman on October 3 over misconduct, but obtained a temporary Supreme Court order allowing him to remain a candidate. Estandarte argues that truthful candidacy filings are crucial for public trust and urges COMELEC to cancel Cortez's candidacy if misrepresentation is proven.
For the national news, 68.6 million voters ready for 2025 elections. The Commission on Elections, or COMELEC, announces that the total number of registered voters for the 2025 elections has surpassed 68.6 million. COMELEC Chairman George Garcia reported a final count of 18,667 registered voters nationwide. This includes 33,690,884 male voters and 34,927,783 female voters. Region 4 or Calabarzon holds the largest number of registered voters at 9,764,170, followed by Central Luzon with 7,712,535, and the National Capital Region with 7,762,858. COMELEC also flagged over 532,000 potential duplicate registrations currently under review by the Automated Fingerprint Identification System, or AFIS.
Now for our international news, IKEA pledges to pay 6 million euros to East German prisoners forced labor. IKEA, a furniture giant, has settled 6 million euros to a government fund compensating political and criminal prisoners in Germany who were forced to work under the Communist German Democratic Republic, or GDR. The prisoners were forced to build flat-pack furniture for the company during the Cold War era. This revelation was revealed in German and Swedish media reports more than a decade ago, which prompted IKEA to conduct an independent investigation. In 2024, Germany's ruling coalition government proposed to set up the hardship fund, and in upcoming weeks, the German parliament will vote on its establishment. A representative from GDR also stated that we can't undo what prisoners had to suffer in the GDR's prisons, but we can treat them with respect today and support them. Campaigners and organizations that advocate for the victims are welcoming the move, as it is the first of its kind. They are also hoping that this will pressure other companies to follow IKEA's initiative.
Don't leave our broadcast, mga Eskolar ng Bayan, as we have a very special guest joining us today.
You're listening to Sai Ayo UP Cebu, your daily dose of fresh news and updates. Explore the heart of UP Cebu and beyond its commitment to bringing relevant and timely information. Stay in the know with Sai Ayo UP Cebu, the beat of campus, the pulse of news.
Hoy, Grace! Tres man kay katanawon, okay ra ka?
Lagi? Lately, Faith ba? No-overwhelmed jud ko sa akad, sa family. Ako ra pa jud sa dorm. Life has been troublesome.
Taon pud sa akong beshi, uy. Kasuway nakag-talk ana with someone. Mental health is really important, you know?
Oo, pero how ka ba asa mo start? Plus, napad yung stigma around it.
Lagi. Maunang sugda na tugsulo nga part pud ang mental health sa atong overall well-being.
Unsang man ako pagsugod?
Daghan og resources nga pwede nimo maduulan. Parihas anang community centers, hotlines, og support online. You don't have to go through this alone.
Sakto jud ka, Faith. Sa mga panahon nga di ta kabarog, maybe it's time to take that step and reach out.
End the stigma, speak your mind, and well mind what you speak.
Sa araw, kahit anong oras ako magutom, umaga, tanghali, nandyan ka lagi, Nay. Kung ano ang kailangan kong kainin, inihahanda mo. Kapag gabi na at akala ko'y tulog ka na, konting iyak ko lang, gising agad. Napakasarap sa pakiramdam ng yakap mo. Idol kita, Nanay.
And now we are back. Joining us here today is our guest, no? Mr. Chris Fernan Bayaga. So,
Kindly
would you
introduce yourself
like to introduce
to
yourself?
our listeners po?
Hello everyone. Good morning. Thank you first and foremost to DYUP Sugbo for having me. My name is Chris Fernan Bayaga. I'm a third-year communication student here in UP Cebu, and I was the former editor-in-chief of Lanog. That was last year during its first year, and now I'm the current associate editor for external affairs, and I am now a fellow for Rappler.
Yes. All right. So, now we would like to thank you as well, no?
Accepting our invitation to be our
for
guest
joining us
today.
here today.
So as you mentioned, Mr. Chris, no, and you were the editor-in-chief of Lanog last academic year. Did that influence your decision to pursue the Aries Rufo Fellowship in Rappler?
Definitely, because prior to that, it was actually such an opportunity to work with Lanog, or to work for Lanog rather, because when I was the editor-in-chief, it was my first time holding that, high of a responsibility before. Because when I was in high school, I was just like you guys. I was a radio broadcaster. I didn't really write that much, like long-form news articles. I guess you guys are familiar with what we write, man, here in the radio. It's short. It must be direct because we only have a few seconds to report. So when I was the editor-in-chief, it was a learning experience because I get to write almost everything, editorial, feature, news. So I learned a lot from my peers that time, people I worked with during my term. And when it comes to becoming a fellow for Rappler, definitely, Lanog, I always give it to Lanog. I always give the credit to Lanog for honing me, for training me, because most of the things that I've learned in Lanog and a social comm student here in UP Cebu really prepared me for Rappler. And it was just an extension of what we do in Lanog. It was just an opportunity to amplify more voices and to share more stories. So it was Lanog that definitely, pushed me to join the fellowship.
Yes. So you mentioned nung Lanog was a big part yun sa honing you as a journalist. Na, I'd like to ask, how was your experience man with Rappler and the Rufo Aries Fellowship? How has it influenced man your approach to journalism, particularly when covering sensitive or controversial nga mga topics?
When it comes to sensitive and controversial topics per se, I was pretty much aware of these stories when I was already in Lanog. Because in Lanog, we also report about story-sensitive topics and critical, I would like to call it critical stories. Now, we also cover, of course, we talk about social issues, we write about those critical stories. So early on, I knew it was an inherent responsibility to also bring the same values in Rappler. But what I learned in Rappler, because it gives us an opportunity to share stories in a much bigger platform. So you need to be really ethical. So that's the word when it comes to reporting about sensitive topics, controversial topics, because first and foremost, we're humans. So, as journalists, like you guys, student journalists, we must always think about what it's like to be human instead of sensationalizing stories. Because right now, it's very easily you can say, oh, I'm going to post this one because it's going to gain so many engagements. But at the end of the day, are you really ethical with what you're doing? So in Rappler, what they would always remind us is to always think about the welfare of your interviewees, the sources, the people you're talking about. So I wrote this article a couple of weeks, I think. It was about this misgendering incident now we're all familiar with. And one of the unfortunate things that also took place that time in the media industry is that some media companies added more, issue to what's already happening because of misgendering. So I think it's our responsibility to be really sensitive about these things, because at the end of the day, the public expects us to be, ethical with what we report. We do not just sensationalize. So I think that's one thing that I learned also when it comes to reporting about controversial topics in Rappler, because at the end of the day, you would be able to shape public opinion. Whatever it is that you write, you will be influencing people, anyone who will be reading your article.
True.
So it's a responsibility that you, of course, owe it to yourself, and also it's a responsibility that reflects the newsroom you're in, may it be in Lanog or even in DYUP, diba? We do not just bring our names, but the whole newsroom or organization with us. So we just need to be ethical and really do our research. Don't just depend on hearsay, especially with the online world now.
Dr. Jed, like being ethical, that's a very big word na dapat all journalists and aspiring journalists must uphold in their journey as being journalists in this reality.
I think tinuod sa good Mike no, and Sir Fernan nga it's these days kay like daghan yung mga like news nga publications or like companies kay mas ilang i-prioritize na ang like
attention.
Like engagement instead of delivering news nga for the welfare of the people, kumbaga.
With that being said, no, like we all know naman that being a journalist, there's lies, risks, and threat to our personal life. So how do you navigate the risk of being red tagged or targeted for delivering the truth or on sensitive top or issues? And what motivates you to persist in your work despite these challenges?
Well, when I took up the position in Lanog, when I was the editor-in-chief, it's already expected given the landscape that we're in right now. So I think for me personally, I've already accepted the fact that this risk comes with what I chose to work in. So it was pretty much just an acceptance. So I accepted it fully, because I guess for me, if I won't write about these stories that would put me in that risk, I don't think anyone else will take up the challenge. Or there are many people who would take up the challenge, but what I mean about that is when it comes to student welfare or community stories that are close to heart, not everyone naman would be able to cover that. So it's a responsibility na you give to yourself, and I look up to those who really take on the challenge. And Aris Rufo himself, when it comes to fellowship, who really, tried his best to be critical when it comes to reportage. So I look up to them, and that's why I also joined the fellowship. And it's a platform that gives you this sense of responsibility na, these are stories that matter, and only a few would be willing to really work out there and be out there. So for me, what we would always say is to write or to become a journalist is already to choose. So you choose that specific route, so you also accept the risks that come with it. But I do not normalize it. I condone those who red tag journalists. I don't believe that it's helpful in any way. It's not even a form of constructive criticism.
Yes.
For me, journalism on its own is already a very noble job. It's a noble task, and the last thing you want to do is to question their way of reporting or their way of sharing information, which is through red tagging. So that's unfortunate. But for me, I've already accepted that fact, and I hope it does not, proliferate even more, because it definitely is detrimental to a person's life.
Yes. Lastly, we'd like to ask, as someone daghan nag-experience when it comes to journalism, as you have made your mark na in Rappler, what advice would you like to give to young journalists who are aspiring or want to pursue a career in writing?
First, to find a community, find a community that would be able to help you pursue that passion of yours. So it could be DYUP, diba, Lanog, Tugani. Start with your local communities first.
Yes.
So join publications, join organizations that would be able to help you. Because for me, it wasn't just because I was good at writing. I wasn't really good at writing, I would admit. But it was the people I was working with through those years that really helped me and honed me to who I am. So find a community, that's my advice. And to never undervalue or underestimate yourself. Because, imposter syndrome, I guess you guys are familiar with it. It's true. Even if we're talking here right now, even I myself would still doubt, the opportunities that I landed or I have, experienced before many times. So don't undervalue yourself, guys. Don't underestimate your potential because it's just a matter of learning. So, and lastly siguro, it would be really helpful to tell yourself na it's a learning process. You don't just become a good writer or a good journalist within just a day. It takes years. Even for me, it's just been 2 months since I started collaborating and working with Rappler. So just try your best to take it easy. There's no specific timeline to it. You take your own pace, own time, and just be open to learning a lot of things from people. Because you're not the best. No one is the best when it comes to many things. You will be learning from a lot of people. So just try your best to open your mind and be open for criticism. So kanara, and I hope you guys start joining also many journalism activities because we need more truth tellers in the field.
Yes.
So it was very empowering to hear your words, Mr. Fernando, as an aspiring journalist. I am very inspired with how you are dedicated with the field and with your passion in writing and standing for the truth. No, mga scholars ng bayan, we have heard from Mr. Fernan these words nga, one journalist must be ethical, and being a journalist, you already choose to put yourself in that position there's an underlying risk of being red tag, pero that's your job man to speak for the truth and to amplify the truth in the communities. And in order to, or his advices for those aspiring journalists listening right now is to find a community, do not underestimate yourself, and being a seasoned journalist or being a professional journalist, it's a learning process. Yes. And it takes years, and we must take it easy. Like, we should not put pressure on ourselves to be the best bisag bago pa ta kay it's a learning process, di ba, Caleb?
Trust the process.
Yes. So thank you so much for gracing us today, Mr. Fernan.
Yes, and once again, we'd like to congratulate you po. It's a long overdue na kayo, no? Congratulations, and thank you very much once again for joining us.
Do you want to plug anything po?
If you guys can follow Lanog, of course, our student publication here in the College of Communication, Art and Design in UP Cebu. And also follow Rappler and read my articles, because it makes me happy when students read my article, because it's also one of my first audience good would always be the student community, because that's why I joined the fellowship in the first place. So thank you, guys.
That's all. Thank you so much. Now for the latest updates in sports. Faker enters League of Legends Hall of Fame. Che Lim has the news.
Lee Faker Sang-hyuk, the legendary star of League of Legends, has been drafted into the game's new Hall of Fame, securing his place as a global icon in gaming. The ceremony held in Seoul, South Korea, honored Faker's career and his massive impact on the game. Surrounded by his teammates Zeus, Owner, Korea, and Gumayusi, Faker received his recognition as the first ever Hall of Legends inductee. Known as the Unkillable Demon King, Faker has achieved 10 LCK titles, 2 mid-season invitational titles, and 4 World Championship titles. As part of the celebration, Faker was honored with an in-game event offering exclusive incentives themed around his legendary status. Faker's admission into the Hall of Legends marks the beginning of a new tradition, as Riot Games confirmed that it will now be an annual event. This is Che Lim, DYUP Sugbo, Kauban Nimo.
Now for the latest chicas in the world of entertainment. if you had a very brat summer, this will excite you. Charlie XCX 6th studio album Brat is declared by Collins Dictionary as the 2024 Word of the Year. Shanley de Guzman has the bratty news.
It's brat summer all over again as Collins Dictionary declares the word brat as this year's word of the year. Brat, the title of Charlie XCX's 6th studio album, has been defined as characterized by a confident, independent, and hedonistic attitude. Collins Dictionary went on to say that brat is more than just an album, citing that it is a cultural phenomenon and an aesthetic way of life. Other words that join Collins Dictionary's lists are era, delulu, and raw dogging, most of which have been popularized by Generation Z and Alpha. Shani de Guzman, DYUP Sugbo, Kauban nimo.
For the recap,
new disqualification petition filed against Cortez.
68.6 million voters ready for the 2025 elections.
IKEA to pay 6 million euros to East German prisoners forced labor.
Faker entered League of Legends Hall of Fame.
And Charlie XCX's Brad is Word of the Year.
Alright, those were the top stories for today. How are you, Manmay? This Monday morning.
Traffic kayo, Caleb, no, kay padugikan pa. Nihuli mako sa akong hometown, Sinaga, then going back here sa Cebu.
This morning lang ka na balik?
Oh, this morning 8 a.m. Then ang gawas mi 6 a.m. So 2 hours ang among biyahe, then congested. How much, like among pagbiyahe nga gigamit ng vehicle is motorcycle. So mas fast-paced siya compared sa normal na vehicles nga. Normal na sa mga commuters. Then 2 hours na siya ha. Then how much more sa katong mga nag-commute through multi-cabs or buses nga grabe jud ka congested ang mga lanes going sa north padung sa Cebu City kay pabalik namang klase o pabalik namang work ang mga people.
So ang mga tao gi karon daghan ng mga pabalik na kumbaga sa kung asa sila go work skila like from their provinces, their hometowns. So magka-busy gud ang karon mga highways, no. So amping tatanan diha mga kauban sa atong pag-uli or pagbalik sa gikan sa atong mga kanang respective nga hometowns.
Labi na katong mga scholars karon nga kanang pabiyahe na pabalik sa UP Cebu. We are hoping nga kanang safe mo or kanang mag-amping ta permit para sa paghahapon no. Grabe jud kay uwan nga wala gyud ta kay baw nga mag-uwan kalit lang post ang pag-asa nga 7:30 PM pa jud to siya, then ana siya nga 30 minutes or an hour after that post kay expected nga na may rains nga heavy thunderstorms sa mga places within the southern Cebu. So kalit dili na ginato may bawaan kung kanus amo kuan ang mga sakuna, di ba?
Yes, tinuod no, and makaingon jud nga wala pa ta nakagawas gyud anang rainy season, no. So mag-expect pa gyud ta og like mga mopadung pa or moabot pa nga mga uwan-uwan ug mga inana, no. So stay safe lang kita mga kauban. And also speaking of season,
yes, humana ang Halloween season mga escolar. So unsa ang next, Caleb?
Uy, pura Christmas season na gid na mga kauban. 50 days to go na lang, Pasko na. And also
5 days na lang mga escolars. Kuha na UP cookout na.
Wow, 5 days na lang, dali ara gid. So excited mga kabay.
Excited na ako, Caleb, na kanang murag prepare na gyud ako mga kauban nga kanang gipang-invite manan-aw jud kay murag nice kay siya nga murag mini reunion sa batch pag high school ba kay concert ba then kanang may cost good nga aside sa entertainment kay nagya pa yung benefit nga kanang mas heavy of way, di ba? So ikaw, Caleb, unsa man imong gi-look forward this week ko na kay ka-date?
Uy. Wala pero akong gi-look forward good Mike kay imo yung performance.
hopefully
Alright, so once again, no, this has been Caleb Josh Brandoy.
And Mike Navales.
Thank you for listening to Sai Ayo, UP Cebu.
The beat of campus, the pulse of news.
You've been listening to 98.9 DYUP Sugbo, Kauban nimo.
Pag inumdum sa katong taknanga sa kalibutan mi kanaw ang tinubdan sa tanang paglaom. Kanunay mga kalisdana salig lang sa mi pakatap ning kalinaw natong nabatunan. Kangit-ngit humanag kahayag niya na Pasko na sa paglaom ang pahariyo, no. Pasko na sa kasadya diha kanimo ug sa tanan mong tagbayay hinaut kanunay ang panagigugmay. Pag inumdum sa mga kalisanga nagmalampuson ta pag-isa gahum sa atong manluluwas. Kangit-ngit humanag kahayag niya na Pasko na sa paglaom ang pahariyo, no. Pasko na sa kasadya diha kanimo ug sa tanan mong tagbayay hinaut kanunay ang panagigugmay. Tuyog sa hangin na di mapugan, midungang kasikas ning akong tugan. Padayon lang, pista sa langit, Pasko sa ulan, bakos kasakit nga di madunggan. Padayon lang, bundak hulan, gilang handos bira, lungsi ako sa luha ning Pasko sa ulan. Ugma sugaton ko ang kamatuoran, gawa na gyud kita. Wow, wow, pusa, bundak ulan, bundak ulan, pista sa langit, basa nga parol, wala na'y kasakit ug way kakuol. Pusa, padayon lang, bundak ulan.
Live on air from the University of the Philippines Cebu radio booth. Para sa pag-alagad sa katauhan, kini ang 98.9 DYUP Sugbo, Kauban nimo. Maayong buntag mga eskolar ng bayan, Sugbuanon ug sa tanang tigpaminaw. Adlong Lunes karon, Oktubre 14, tuig 2024. Magkuyog na sabta karong buntaga sa atong bag-ong tulumanon.
Sa pagtukis sa katilingban o pakiginabi sa katawan, kita kauban sa masa para sa masa.
Kini si Kaubang Zen, kauban ninyo sa paghihimamat sa lain-laing representante sa mga organisasyon, unyon ug uban pang sektor sa katilingban.
Ug ako si Kaubang Bench ang inyong makuyog karong semestre sa pagbalik sa kauban sa masa dinhi sa DYUP Sugbo. Sa pag-eri makausab sa atong programa, madungog nato ang nagkadaiyang kampanya sa matag sektor. Ug karong adlaw o kini ang uluhan sa atong mga balita. Organisador sa mga magbubukid sa Southern Tagalog, Gidagit. Bagsakan alang sa buwan sa mga pisante, ipahigayon sa UP Cebu. Organisador sa mga magbubukid sa Southern Tagalog, gidukot sa military atol sa Farmers' Rights Consultation. Aniya si Atina Kidlat sa report.
Si Phoebe Matias, usa ka organisador sa mga mag-uuma, gidagit ni adtong Setyembre 28 samtang nagkonsulta sa mga mag-uuma nga biktima sa pagpangilog sa yuta o pagpanghasi sa Calamba, Laguna. Gikumpirma sa pamilya ni Matias nga gidala siya sa usa ka kampo militar. Base sa Anti-Enforced or Involuntary Disappearance Act sa 2012, obligado ang kapulisan, militar ug uban pang ahensya sa gobyerno nga i-report dayon ang nahimutangan sa usa ka tawo nga gidagit sa mga ahente sa estado. Apan, ang eksaktong lokasyon ni Matias dili gihapon masubay hangtod karon. Ang pagkawala ni Matias nagtimaan sa ika-18 kaaktibong kaso sa gipatuman nga pagkawala ubos sa rehimeng Marcos Jr. ug sa nagkagrabing militarisasyon sa Southern Tagalog. Kini si Atina Kidlat, DYUP Sugbo, kauban nimo.
Agroecology Fair sa UP Cebu alang sa buwan sa mga pisante, ipahigayon karong Oktubre 16. Ani si Ankasha sa report.
Ipahigayon ang bagsakan alang sa pagsaulog sa buwan sa mga pisante karong ikaabot na Oktubre 16 sa UP Cebu ug ika-Oktubre 20 sa simbahan sa Redemptorist. Ang bagsakan nagtumong sa pagtabang sa mga mag-uuma ug mananagat nga adunay limitado nga akses sa merkado ug nakasinati sa mga hagit sama sa pag-ilog sa yuta, land use conversion ug pagmanipula sa presyo sa mga produkto sa mga middleman. Apil sa pagkasaulog sa buwan sa mga pesante ang usa ka diskusyon nga pagahimuong karong adlaw Lunes sa UP Cebu Oblation Square. Pinaagi sa peasant situationer, hisgutan ang nagkadaiyang suliran sa mga mag-uuma, lakip na ang land grabbing o kakulang sa mga subsidiya alang sa produksyon. Kini maghatag og kahigayonan sa mga consumer nga makat-on kabahin sa ilang mga isyu ug mabarog uban kanila. Giawhag sab sa mga organizer ni ining bagsakan ug diskusyon nga moapil og makigbisog alang sa mga pesante ug mga mananagat. Kini si Ankasha, DYUP Sugbo, kauban nimo.
Ug mao kato ang mga init na balita na adunay kalambigitan sa mga nagkadaiyang sektor.
Sa pagkakaron, atong paminaw ng ilang mga kasinatian o kampanya pinaagi sa himbit nga paghinisgutay sa kauban ang batakang masa.
Karong adlaw, atong madunggan ang pakiglambigit sa kabatanunan sa hisgutan ng agrikultural, pinaagi sa pagtuki sa paghatag og gibugaton sa pakiglambigit o paghihimamat sa mga mag-uma ug mananagat. Ilailahaw nato si Jose Paulo Chavez, ang kasamtangang Vice President for Visayas sa Kabataan Party List ug karon ang second nominee sa Kabataan Party List sa eleksyon sa sunod tuig. Maayong buntag, Kaubang Pao.
Hello, maayong buntag, Benj and Zen.
Hello. So, mamahimo ba nimong ipaila-ila ang imong kaugalingon ug ang imuhang organisasyon nga Kabataan Party List?
Okay, so maayong buntag sa tanan, no? Ako si Jose Paulo Chavez, ang second nominee ng Kabataan Party List. And ang Kabataan Party List, in short, mod rajud ni ang tunay, only, and true, no? The true, genuine soul youth representation in Philippine Congress. So,
kana siya. So unsa man ang mga buhaton, unsa man ang mga buhaton or mga activities sa KPL or Kabataan Party List?
Okay, so ang Kabataan Party List gawa sa iyang mga activities sa Congress, no. Naa siya yung mga mass chapters or mga mass organization chapters all around the Philippines. Unya diri sa mga chapters kay among i-forward or iduso ang kanang mga campaigns na pro-student or pro-youth.
Yes.
Primarily amo jud i-tackle ang mga issues na very relevant sa mga youth karon, tapos mauna ang among i-lobby in different ways.
So mahog siya ng commercial organization where ang youth kay makashare sila silang skills para makatabang sila sa society, di ba?
Yes. And naami lain-laing forms, we focus syempre sa mga lain-laing ways sa pagpadagan og mga campaigns. So whether it be bringing warm bodies sa mga streets to put pressure sa administration for less tuition, or whether it be raising awareness for certain issues by kani mga cultural na mga performances or
kachoy.
So yes.
So unsa may kuan mga campaigns sa imong organisasyon kaubang?
Right now, ang mga campaigns na among gi-focus jud, syempre everything related sa education kay more or less ang mga tatak jud sa mga youth karon is students. We think of students, we think of youth. So, ang primary na among gi-focus, especially na nag-timing karon sa budget season and deliberation sa Philippine Congress, among ipasaka ang katong mga budgets sa state universities and local universities and colleges. So, nanawagan mi sa tanan ng mga state universities, apel po dire ang UP sa pagpataas balik sa mga tuition, or rather sorry pagpataas balik sorry, typo, makapataas balik sa atong budget na gibahin sa atong government para sa mga state universities and colleges.
I think po I saw that in action when kato ni Ari si Raul Manuel.
Yes.
Basta last month man siguro to niya nag-hold siya og more konsultahang kabataan.
Right.
So dito kay nag-talk about sila sa unsa ang mga budget problems diri sa UP, unya unsa ang effect ana sa mga teachers and sa students. So kana siya makita jud nato nga naglihok jud kanunay ang kabataan party list.
So kaubang Pao, aside sa education, anang naabay lain nga campaigns ang mga organisasyon, for example sa agriculture baka naabaka sila yung mga tumong ani?
Before mag-focus ko sa agriculture kay amo sad siguro announce proudly announce ang among bag-o na 10-point youth agenda. Right. So ang kabataan party list kay for the 2025 na midterm elections, ang among platform or among gidala jud based sa mga consultations sa mga youth katong konsultahang kabataan with Raul plus many other analysis sa among mga chapters around the Philippines na ami 10-point youth agenda. Medyo taas-taas na siya, pero one of them is genuine agrarian reform and national industrialization. So diha na mo i-forward ang mga lain-laing campaigns sa youth na apod mental health, climate action ug uban pang mga relevant issues na gi-face sa youth karon.
So unsa man imong maingon bahin sa papel sa mga kabataan karon sa sektor sa agriculture?
Okay.
Unsa man ilang mga buhat, ilang mga gipambuhat baka karon?
Now, kung sa kabataan party list lang in general, apimis sa Committee on Agriculture sa kaning Congress. So if ever na ay mga discussions going on with regards sa agriculture budget, ingon na aware si Raul. And syempre amo na i-lobby sa among mga mass chapters around the Philippines, pero isa pod kay daghan pod sa mga state universities and colleges na affected sa ilahang budget cuts, mga agricultural colleges and state universities. So matay up ra gihapon, even though na specific sa agriculture ang what do you call this, kaning mga uban mga discussion dito sa Congress, makitaan gihapon ang connection dire sa mga youth unsa ang nakapa-affect sa youth. However, on a much deeper scale and for me sa personal scale kita as youth naatay siguro responsibility na mo look forward sa future.
Yes.
And right now, later on we'll probably discuss niya atong ipalawmon pa jud kung naapabay hope ang atong agriculture sector in the future, especially given the issues na climate change, ang increasing average age sa mga farmers, ug mismo ang supposedly ang stereotype karon is na mas less na ang paki sa mga youth karon about sa agriculture. So ato na i-explore.
Bitaw kay more daghan mas mga stereotypes against agriculture siguro nga moingon sila nga ay ang kanang pag-farm ay kanang farmers, peasants, they're only for the people nga dili daw educated, dili daw kanang skilled, when in fact kanang it's a really noble job, it's a really noble livelihood kay of course kanang gitun-an man sa nila for years and years more jud ang dili makita sa mga tao bitaw nga like agriculture really has so much into it nga dili lang siya mabasta-basta pod.
Right. So matuko bang pao kabang Zen, no? So sa mga niagi nga diskusyon diri sa KSM ato ang na-interview ang mga gikan sa Pamalakaya, sa KMP, and of course ang most recently is from Yakap. And then ang ilah jud gibalik-balik, of course, ang imong gi-mention ganyan na kaubang pao is the genuine agrarian reform and the national industrialization. So aside from that, kanang I want to know kung unsa ang assessment or ang point of view sa youth regarding these issues nga dili jud itagaan og pagkuan kanang pagtagad sa gobyerno.
Okay. Now, medyo personal ni nako na assessment. However, I think a lot of youth can relate to this, no? Kay ani man good. Kung naadjud ka, kung nag-uuma jud ka, or kung naa ka sa bisag sa imuhang mga fishermen, fisher folk ingon ana. Silang tanan murag bali grabe jud kayo ka important nila ang ilahang own nga catch and harvest. Oo. And what does this connect to? Land and sea to them is everything. So kita na nagdako sa mga cities ingon ana usahay dili ta maka-appreciate no kung unsa jud ang significance sa land. Kay land for them mo jud na ang makapahatag nila og buhay. Bale mo na jud na ang ilahang life in general. So kung wala sila land, kung wala sila soil, kung wala sila yuta, bali maglisod sila buhi sa ilang kaugalingon. Especially if all they know is farming.
Yes, truly.
So ang youth aware ba na sila sa kana na principles so nagigunit sa mga farmers o mga fisher folk, no? It's siguro a struggle karon kay tanan siguro kasakaran sa mga youth karon mas mag-focus sila sa mga pressing issues nga makitaan sa news. No? Unya panagsara jud kaayo ta makadungog sa news, especially nga like mismo ang kaning typhoon, no? If ever na yung mga typhoons na maabot, pila pa na sila kabuwan before sila makabawi sa ilang mga gipang harvest and kuan. But we only know, or ang atong madunggan na sa news is ang pila ang na-damage in terms of numbers. Millions, billions. Usahay, pass through na sa atong mga dunggan. Dili na ito mapalawman ba? When in fact, that translates to pila na ka-months of paglisod and struggles para sa itong mga farmers.
Sakto. Mura galig ilahan na lang. I like kanang because numbers na lang ang tanan kay murag malimtan na to nga there are actual people who work so hard for this. Unya it's really affecting their lives. Kaya ang sa ato kay ay hala ni daghan kay na destroy so mini basin mo taas na pud ang presyo ani ana murag kana ra gud ang ato like more on the output lang gud atong gitan-aw. Wala ta nakasing sa tanan nila mga gibuhat para lang jud maka-ani ana.
Mo ko bang Zen. So sa niagi sa ako na interview ang kanang representative gikan sa FARDEC. So yun na mention mo yung Kauban pa no nga ang kaning bagyo murag dako kay siya nga kalisod especially sa agriculture. So gi-mention pud sa akong na interview last session ako no sa FARDEC nga ang kaning bagyo it's one of the many mga threats to the agriculture community kay of course sa mangingisda ang ilahang mga facilities ilahang gamiton pang bangka kay naay kanang possibility nga maguba due to the kuan sa bagyo and of course mag-uuma kay ilahang mga ani ilahang magipanikad kay mawara sad no atong sa kuan. So aside sa bagyo unsa pa man ang mga lain nga mga kuan mga hagit nga giatubang sa sektor sa agrikultura karon?
Okay. Two lang ang akong i-add. Number one kay related naman ni sa bagyo pero climate change. Kana jud ang primary nga challenge na gina-face sa mga farmers karon no. Ngano man, there will come a point in time kung wala jud tay action na mabuhat para sa kaning climate change. Kung wala interventions no. There will come a time nga literal maglisod or rather dili na jud ta katanong. Because of how the temperature shifts ingon ana pwede na to na i-discuss in technical terms some other time pero point is climate change isa jud na sa pinaka big na threats. Second, syempre ang mga intervention sa atong government o katong mga big na mga landlords o mga big corporations ani man good kung maglisod ang mga farmers sa pagbaligya wala sila ikapaligya usahay at purest desperation, wala na jud sa lain choice. Ilang ibaligya ilang mga yuta.
Oo.
At very cheap price. Kanya ang kaning yuta ipalit sa katong mga big na mga corporations or mismo katong mga landlords na gusto pa jud more land. Ilang i-convert to residential or mga concrete areas. Take note na if ma-convert na gani ang agriculture, if ang yuta nimo inyo na ibutang og semento, dili na jud na siya matamnan balik. So it's lost forever kanang agricultural land. Land use conversion isa na sa mga pinakadako na challenges, no. Ikaduha, ang kani mga big naman ko ng mga corporations, let's say for example Dole or let's not be afraid to mention them kay tinuod man jud na sila mga plantations diri sa Philippines. Kani sila monocropping jud ang ilahang tumong. They want to they want to mass produce isa ra jud ka crop para ila ma-process into their products.
Di ba makadaot man ako?
Makadaot na. And for example dito sa Mindanao kay naay kung mo travel ka I think from Cagayan to Iligan, moagi man mo sa Dole na plantation. It's hectares upon hectares. Dako jud kay siya. As far as the eye can see, as in literal na ang imuha makitan sa horizon puro ra jud mga pinya.
Pineapple.
Yes. So imagine na lang how much of that instead could have been used to feed our Filipinos. No? Imbes na atong pakanon ang atong mga tao kay atong naghimo ta og mga raw materials para ihatag sa mga dako na mga corporation para ilang himuon og unsa man products and profit para sa ilaha. Unya kita gigamit ra ang atong yuta. Wa na tay pagkaon para sa atong mga tao, no? So, yeah.
So giunsa man pagkuan kaubang pag unsa man paglaban sa KPL karon?
Okay. So ang KPL along with other members sa Makabayan Bloc naami gipasa na Genuine Agrarian Reform Bill. Now sa pangan palang daan genuine agrarian reform, syempre na ay distribution of land towards farmers and cooperatives and associations na syempre deserving sa kanana land. Unya ang entire concept of agrarian reform in general kay ang pag-distribute jud sa katong mga samot na katong mga landlords nga naay pila ka hectares. Mura siyang nag-set og limit. Ang bill itself mag-set siya og limit na you're only allowed to hold this number of hectares because there is no reason at all, no logical reason kung ano na akay ingon na nakadako na land.
Pero dili ba kanang it will be met with much kalagot siguro kay of course dagan pedrog mga ganahan jud more and more.
That's exactly the reason kung ano wala jud nakapas ang genuine agrarian reform bill. It has been a bill that has been forwarded and refiled I think since time immemorial. Unya kung historically speaking lang ang kaning agrarian reform, laing-laing presidente naa sila ilang own versions pero never jud siya mo tukod og genuine na land distribution. It's always naa jud mga loopholes or if not naay kanang mga basta ang implementation of our current agrarian reform kay basin mga tao mag-argue sila no si Cory di ay naaman to siya agrarian reform katong si Magsaysay naa sa to siya version of agrarian reform even Marcos Sr. naa siya mga programs on agrarian reform pero never jud na nag-serve sa true interest sa mga tao. Kuan go.
So katudeng unsa ang kalahian pud sa genuine agrarian reform o katong gi-file sa una katong CARP?
Okay. Now, good question. Wala pa kay ko kabasa sa bill actually, pero ang kanang genuine agrarian reform motto distribution and I think appeal po diha sa genuine agrarian reform bill ang protection sa yuta or rather mag-secure ang technical term ani kay tenure, murag land tenure. So ang mga farmers if naa na sila yuta murag tagaan sad sila og protection, pag-ensure sa ilang rights and I think appeal pod ana ang support para makatukod sad sila sa ilang kaugalingon let's say need man jud na og capital good para mag uma. So if naay support for seeds and fertilizer and other let's say machineries related na sa genuine agrarian reform. Ang kaning agrarian reform or at least akong critique sa kaning mga policies sa atong gobyerno in the past decades ingon ana mo delegate sila land okay, makuha ni sila land from this landlord. Imbis 60 hectares, mahimong 10 hectares lang imuha. O niya, ang katong mga ginagmay na mga farms kay among ihatag or atong ihatag sa katong mga farmers. Now, I might be very wrong kay dugay na ko wala ka review ani. Pero I think naagihapoy fee na kailangan bayron ang mga farmers kung makakuha sila sa yuta. So ang kanang fee palang daan murag dagdag kalisod na na. Oo. Kay imagine na naglisod na gani sila og unsa ni og sa ilang pangadlaw na mga pagkaon, wala sila kwarta na makit-an kay wala sila mabaligya. Naapa jud sila fees na kailangan bayad. Oo. So in that sense, murag choice na lang jud nila na ilang ibaligya ang ilahang mga yuta. Walay protection, walay security para sa mga smallholder na mga farmers.
So aside from the legislative actions mo lagi to ang katong Regenerate Agrarian Reform. So unsa pa man ang lain nga mga inisyatibo nga gipasaugdan sa KPL aron mapalambo og mahatag og saktong pagtagad sa sektor sa agrikultura?
Okay, as far as I know, ang atong mga chapters around the Philippines kay ganahan jud na sila na bali idala ang mga students nato sa mga masa. And naay mga efforts especially in rural and agricultural areas like Central Luzon or Leyte or even here sa Cebu nga naatay mga kauban sa mga mag-uuma nga pwede mahimong let's say immersive or interactive lesson kuyog sa mga students. So in partnership with other organizations and mismo ang mga students' efforts themselves, atong dalon ang mga students from the cities towards the farmers para makakita sila kung unsa jud ang true na contribution sa mga farmers para sa ato ang mga kalunsuran. So kana siya.
Nakauban pa ka sa BMX, kaubang Zen sa 1081?
Nakauban ka sa BMX pero of course dili ko sa Toledo ganang naato ko sa workers nga sektor pero even there kay kanang makitaan jud nimo ang kanang like unsa ka close good ang agriculture jud sa everything kay ang katong mga workers pud nga mo gi-interview kay soybeans pud ang ilang kanang gikuan so kanang sa nutri something there so balil among soybeans kay kanang daghan pud tag mga kuan ana nila pud na i-process then kana like may baon na tong like without our farmers kay asa man sa tapadong diba daghan jud kay sectors nga maapektaran kay of course kanang kuan ba siya like ilang mga products kay di na ba gamiton sa atong pangkaon kundi like sa many other things.
And allow me to interject which is why nagkuyog jud ang panawagan sa genuine agrarian reform ug ang national industrialization.
Yes.
Hand in hand jud na siya. Never jud na siya magbuwag ngano man ang genuine agrarian reform mo'y makahatag og raw materials na atong gamiton pang industry. So from rubber or even to mining related ra gihapon na siya pero ang atong mga raw materials gikan jud sa agriculture. And we need that for true national industrialization.
Truly. So mao katuno kanang makaintriga jud actually even ang kaning national industrialization but I believe nga it will be better discussed by the second part of our discussion.
Yes.
So mao kato ayaw sa mo og hawa guys pero dire mahuman ang unang parte sa diskusyon. Mobalik ta sa tong programa pakahuman sa ato mga pahibalo.
Hoy Grace, stress man kay katanawon, okay ra ka?
Lagi? Lately, Faith ba? Na-overwhelmed ko sa akad, sa family. Ako na pa dyan sa dorm. Life has been troublesome.
Taon pud sa kong beshi, uy. Kasuway nakag-talk ana with someone, mental health is really important, you know?
Oo, pero how ka ba asa mo start? Plus, napad yung stigma around it.
Lagi. Maunang sugda na tugsulo nga part pud ang mental health sa atong overall well-being.
Unsang man ako pagsugod?
Daghan og resources nga pwede nimo maduulan. Parihas anang community centers, hotlines, og support online. You don't have to go through this alone.
Sakto jud ka, Faith. Sa mga panahon nga di ta kabarog, maybe it's time to take that step and reach out.
End the stigma, speak your mind, and well mind what you speak.
Sa pagratsada sa mining ang modernisasyon,
Asa man paingon ang ato mga driver nga labaw na nanginhanglan og panginabuhian ug ato mga kaigsunang komiter nga nagsalig nila. Sa usa ka progresibong nasod, dili dapat makalimot og para asa o kang kinsa ang tinuray nga paglambo. Padayon ta sa pag-awhag ug pagsalmot sa matinud-anon, patas ug malambuon nga sistema sa transportasyon nga makatabang sa tanang Pilipino. Lakip na ang mga tradisyonal na jeepney drivers ug small operators nga naghatag og barato ug abot kaya nga transportasyon sa pipila na katuig. Ayaw kalimot, ang laban ng tsoper ay laban ng komuter. Kini usa ka pahinumdom gikan sa Kauban sa Masa. DYUP Sugbo, Kauban nimo.
So mao ka to mga kauban. Amo gyud kauban karon si Kaubang Mel. Kaubang Tao. Hello. Kaubang Tao gikan ang second nominee sa KPL. So amo na storyan gyud sa first part sa discussion ang wala gito ang mga hulga karon sa agriculture and of course ang genuine organ reform nga usa sa duha ka buok nga mga aksyon padulong sa kaugmaon para sa agriculture. So ang usa is of course national industrialization. So ato to na we left off gikan sa ato nga topic sa
national industrialization.
Yes. So wa kita naka-discuss ato sa first discussion. So I think now is a good time to ask. Unsa jud ang national industrialization kaubang Pao?
Okay. So ang kaning national industrialization basically mao ni ang effort or ang campaign nga i-centralize nato ang economy into various industries kung asa mag-serve jud siya sa interest sa mga masa. Mo na ang pinaka-simple na definition ana. Syempre dili lang ta moadto sa mga technicals no. Pero in short, unsa man jud ang atong need, let's say for example sa Philippines. Unsay specific sa ato ang need jud sa ato for example boats, di ba? Kay agricultural or rather archipelagical I don't know the term. Pero basta islands.
Yes.
Islands ang Philippines nga nana niya. Kailangan tag mga bangko, mga bangka rather, para sa pag travel from one island to another. If naatay mga raw materials to make boats, then pwede na nato i-industrialize imbes na magkuha tag technology gikan sa mga laing nasod. If atong itay back into agriculture noon sa mga industrial na mga crops sa agriculture, rubber. If naatay mga rubber plantations dito sa Philippines, and this is growable naman here sa Philippines nga naman sa Southeast Asia, daghan kay mga rubber na mga plantation, Indonesia, Vietnam, etc. So kung natay kaugalingong rubber, imagine na if naatay atong kaugalingong tires. Di ba?
Actually.
Di ba? Related to rubber, ang paghimo og mga wires, no? Mga rubber insulation para sa mga wires. So, ang kanina topic pa lang daan, daghan kay ni siya let's say mga offshoots no na pwede nato i-discuss. Pero ang bottom line, if naatay kaugalingong industries, ang interest na ma-serve jud kay ang masa and what we need specific for our country. Also, matrain ang ato ang mga tao unya mahatagan sila mga trabaho. As simple as that. Kay kita man jud mismo ang mag-produce sa atong kaugalingong butang. So, it serves the interest of everyone, ang national industrialization. Pero ang atong gibuhat sa kaning neoliberal na economy karon ato man prioritize ang kaning mga produkto gikan sa gawas. Mismo ang atong jeep. Yes, mismo atong mga jeep kay asa man gikan China, Japan or unsa pa na diha mga mechanical what do you call this?
Like I think when in fact naman sa tay power to create them with our own.
Yes. Now, one last point lang siguro atong itay back sa agriculture no. Sa nakadungog mo anang stereotype na dire man nagsugod ang IRI sa Philippines, IRI or Rice Research Institute. Dire man nagsugod sa Philippines. So naa nato ang tanan technology para sa pag-develop og nindot jud kay na rice kanang high variety, high yielding, ingonana resistant sa mga.
There is lagi daw nakatuon ang uban nga mga mga from Vietnam but there is nakatuon sa tuwa.
Yes. Pero wala na to gilambo ang atong rice industry. So related ra gihapon siya sa national industrialization no. Ang atong priorities unsa man ang atong i-prioritize ang baligya sa atong technology and knowledge sa mga laing nasod or sa pagdevelop sa atong kaugalingon na mga industries. Rice industry is one example. So
Pero kind of in relation to that, kay like not ko yung more pressing question in my head.
Go.
Kay namo ko nagingon sa among good like sa among class nga ang rice daw kay dili jud daw siya growable sa Philippine nga soil jud daw like dili jud siya pang Philippine jud nga kuan ba. So mao nang better daw ta nga mag-import na lang daw.
Very good question, no. Ang rice man good dako kay na siya bali uhaw kay ang rice. Pareha siya sa kanang mga siguro mga college students na wala pa na-develop ilang full frontal lobe na medyo thirsty. No? Pero ang rice kay imagine na 1 kilo of rice kailangan og approximately 5,000 liters of water. To put it into perspective.
Really?
Niya workable man siya sa atoa, no? Makagrow ta kay daghan man sa tag water sources as an very geological amazing kay ang atong geography dito sa Philippines, pero however and this is my counter argument, somewhat mag-support sa kato na idea, tungod kay ato jud gi-push ang rice isip staple food, nawa na noon ang ato ang nutritional balance related sa national industrialization and genuine agrarian reform, ang pag-preserve sa atong mga local crops and local diets inside. So mo-connect man ni siya sa food security good. Explore na tag very complex topic, no, pero ang food security, isa sa mga pillars ng food security kay ang pag-ensure og proper nutrition para sa atong mga tao. Now ang rice, kung naay mga diabetic yung bawalan man sila og rice, meaning rice is not necessarily the healthiest thing in the world. It can give energy, yes, tinuod, pero taas na siya sugar. Imagine na if ang atong diet ma-diversify, mas ma-explore nato ang mga uban na mga grains. For example, diri sa Cebu na ay nakadungog, mais, isa na. Nakadungog mo ka ng budbud kabug. That's millet. Or bali isa pod na mga grains na pwede, it's mas taas siya fiber content ug protein content.
Alternatives, right?
Mura siya kanang quinoa good na mga kanon sa mga laisyo ng mga tao ba. So kana na mga grains, daghan kay tag mga local na mga crops na pwede himuon as alternative to rice. So masad lang jud ko gunahon na kay kasagaran sa mga mag-uuma na ako mga kastoryano, ang ilahang pinakadako jud na reklamo kay mahal jud kayong bugas karon. 70 ang kilo, 60 ang kilo ingon ana. Unya at the back of my mind ba, what if mo explore ta sa mga, let's say, kamote, balanghoy, isip daily staples na mag-provide sa atong food, mas healthy pa na, mas complex carbohydrates pa na para sa ato why not? But then again, mura siya cultural jud na naanad ta. And the more na mag-interact mo sa mga farmers, no, especially sa katong mga decades upon decades of experience sa farming, ang kanang naanad ta, diha nimo mahibaw-an ang unsa na siya ka, let's say, mura siyang principle sa mga tao. Ang pinakadako ng mga reklamo sa mga farmers, especially if i-displace sila, mora man ni ang among naandan, mora ni ang among nahibaw-an ang pag-uuma niya, ibalhin mi ninyo dito sa lungsod or sa city. So those thoughts pa lang daan, it makes sense kung ano nagstick jud ta sa rice imbes na mo adto ta sa mga lain na mga crops and other forms of nutrition and diversification.
So gaya na ko bang imo na mention ang food security. So asa man jud ka importante ang food security, especially sa not just only the people but also agriculture itself.
Okay. Ang food security na upat ka pillars. Pero I mentioned one, nutrition, no. To be food secure, we need to eat the right food and to be healthy para natin nutrition. Ako lang i-summarize ang kaning remaining 3 pillars into a very simple principle na food should be easily accessible, affordable, and present. Or bali, dapat na ay abundance of food. That's what it takes to be food secure. Ang Philippines, in terms of food security, I would say na very, let's say, represented ang food security dito sa Philippines. And this is a very interesting topic na I discussed with a fellow environmental activist, no. Niingon ni istorya mi na kabantay mo sa kanang mga merkado, regardless of where you are sa Philippines, parehas na ang ilang ibaligya. No?
Yeah.
No? And that's sad because what about katong mga local na mga produce na specific only to that region? Nga naman wala man na sila gibaligya. Nga na we always see the same things: cabbage, repolyo, carrot, let's say mga potatoes. And these are crops that are not even endemic no sa Philippines. Kuan na siya, mga imports na siya from outside. There's no carrots in the Philippines 500 years ago. So ang kanina mga thoughts ba maka-think ta unsa man daay jud ang composition sa atong market dire. If mangutana ka sa mga, let's say, Bohol Island, mangutana ka sa merkado dito, asa manigi ka ng imuhang gibaligya, mingon na sila carbon sa Cebu.
So gikan ra pud.
Gikan nagpaghihapon og carbon. So wako kasabot ngano ang produce na gibaligya or mga gulay na gibaligya diri sa Bohol gikan gihapon sa carbon when Bohol itself
it has its own
makagrow man siya sa iyang kaugalingong vegetables. So this is something na we have to explore, no. Wala pa kay mi data ani, but what if ang mga producers nato, let's say ang katong mga dinagko na mga producers, I assume kanlaon dalaget kay nindot man ang ilang climate, daghan sad silang tubig, nindot lang yuta sila makaproduce og daghan kay repolyo. What if maigo sila og bagyo? Or what if dili na sila makaproduce para sa ilang kaugalingon? Or what if ang market mismo ma-short ang dili makamit sa demand, so ang mga repolyo kay ma-concentrate na lang sa Cebu imbes mo atog lain island, unsa na lang kaha ang mga uban isla.
Sakto.
Wala na sila makuha. And at the same time, diri mo tie-in balik ang agrarian reform. If na-dominate na ang kaning isa ka isla og mga dako na mga corporation, for example Mindanao, Dole, the farmers cannot choose what to plant. So meaning food security dili na to ma-achieve because ang naa sa kanana area puro ra mga pinya.
Usara man.
Usara. If not sa mga cash crops ingon ana. So well, for me to achieve true food security, kailangan jud ta og genuine agrarian reform, bottom line.
So with that no, kay dwelling into the sentiments po of farmers, unsa pa man ang laylay nga mga gipang-ingon nila like about sa state of the Philippine agriculture right now?
Recently naka-interview mi og mga mag-uuma no sa Bohol niya, ni ingon sila or like nangutana mi, naabay mo take over sa inyong farm. Like simbako tomorrow kay kasagaran nilang mga edad late 40s to early 50s to 60s na dyan mga senior. Naami every once in a while makakita mig 70 or 80 year old na farmer niya sa among mga communities. Siguro every 2 to 3 months magkadungog mi na, please come and visit kay namatay ng isa ka farmer. It breaks our heart. And dakod unta kay sila contribution. But ang primary question na among gipangutana sa ilaha, kinsay mo sunod? Kinsay mo take over sa farm? Kasagaran sa mga tubag, wala may kibaw. Kaya ang ilaha mga anak unsa man nag-eskwela, nag-college, which shows na profitable ang agriculture. Kay makapaskwela man sila og mga professionals ingon ana. Nag-eskwela sila pero wala na sila interest na mo take over sa farm.
Wala na sila mag-agriculture.
Yeah. And siguro mo na ang akong pinakas like I'm so scared in the future in a couple of years kay if ang kaning generation sa mga farmers nato more or less mo die down na kay of old age ikon ana niya walay mo take over, then ang mga lands ipangbaligya na lang siguro sa mga anak sa mga dako na mga corporations kay na naman sila trabaho. So mas ma-threaten pa jud ang atong food security. Plus climate change pa jud, no? So it's honestly mo na ang advocacy na akong gidala anya heavy jud kay siya sa tinuray lang. And it's very difficult to try to not be aware of how urgent this problem is. to add one more story lang, to put it into perspective, no? If mo tanom ka og rice, pila man nakabuwan usapan nimo ma-harvest ang rice. That's earliest variety or ang pinaka high-tech na variety kay 90 days. 90 days. That's 3 months para maka-harvest ka og rice. So imagine na isa ka farmer. Unya nagtanom ka February of 2023 or 2024 karon na year. Let's put it into perspective. February of 2024 nagtanom ka og rice or any other crop. Naabot ang El Nino. Zero water. As in, zero water. Lisod jud kayong access to water. Nangamatay ang tanom. Nag-wait ka until mo lapas ang El Nino. When man ni hawa ang El Nino? April to May. Okay, so February to April to May, wala kay security, wala kay ani, wala kay money. April to May, sige, tanom na sa kabalik. Rice, naanay, naguwa na. Naanatay tubig, sige, tanom tag rice. Abot man ang mga bagyo, floods, no? So, wipe out. Pila ka months worth of experience, wipe out. Huwat na sad ka, October, ingon ana, or let's say May, June, July, ingon ana, medyo okay na ang panahon karon, July, August, September, ingon ana, tanom ka. October to December to February, typhoon season naman po. No? So, grabe ang mga experiences na tungod sa climate change. And I fear, ang biggest fear na ako is na there will come a point na almost impossible na ang pagtanom. Tungod sa atong climate. And which is why na eventually more and more youth naka-recognize man sa urgency sa climate action. But ang response sa mga dagko na mga players, mga contributors to climate action is so cheesy and why gamit? Net zero.
Ayaw pag kanang plastic straw.
Plastic straws.
Like more na hinog ang responsibility po kay ilan ang gipasa sa kanang yung individuals sa mga in fact. Sila man unta ang kanang pinakadako o kanang part in it.
So from that perspective alone nga almost mahimong unlivable ang ato ang country because of climate change. We have to explore another system na mag-forward jud og genuine agrarian reform og national industrialization. If ganahan tag food secure future, kailangan jud ta mo explore og lain na system because in this economy, in the way that our government is running things now, dili jud nato makabot ang genuine agrarian reform ug mismo ang food security. Yeah.
So with that pud no kay hold on. Kanang
heavy no. Heavy
nakuan ko. So unsa pa man ang lain ng mga interventions nga gibuhat sa organizations or sa lain jud mga sektor sa kanang declining trend of kanang people joining the agricultural sector. Kaya of course kanang nagatigwang na biya ang mga farmers unya wala pud mo nang muli. So unsa man na pag-encourage ang mga tao sa pag-appeal or nabay lain nga mga alternatives?
Okay. Now for me ang pinaka amazing na image of farmers is particularly when mo shine sila as groups. Okay, as groups, as mga collectives, as mga cooperatives. In truth, farming should never be a one-person thing. Dapat jud siya mahimong effort sa isa ka community. Yes, so naay mga uban stories of cooperatives nga kung sa workers pa ni nakig-unionize. Kung sa mga farmers pa murag nakikollaborate sila nahimong cooperative. Ang kaning cooperative nila ilang tun-an jud ang mga saktong pamaagi sa pag-uuma. Eventually naabot sila og level nga naka-afford sila sa ilang kaugalingong machines. And nilambo ang ilahang cooperative, no? So that shows the resilience. As youth or mismo mga development workers, I think sa FARDEC ila jud ni gibuhat, di ba? Ang pag-organize sa mga farmers na sila mismo maka-recognize na okay, if we help each other out, pwede ta ka-achieve og mas nindot na level sa atong farming na industry in our local area, no? Sa youth, sa youth, we have to encourage each other as well, or mag-open tag ideas na pwede ni siya nato himuon isip isa ka professional na job ang farming in itself. Very complicated siguro, or very complex nga na thought, no, kay how, what, where, why, ingon ana. Pero ani na lang, and this is really what convinced me to take up agriculture, no. Ang professor sa una, ni mention siya na ako nga, how many times do you need a doctor in a day? Murag, very rarely. Kung wakay sakit, dili ka need a doctor. Engineer, how many times do you need an engineer? Murag, kung naakay construction, kung naguba ang imuhang banyo, kailangan ka magpa-repair, plumber, or whatever. Pero, a farmer, you need them 3 times a day. And ang agriculture in itself, mura siyang backbone sa tanan mga industries nato sa Philippines. So, mag-connect ang agriculture sa transportation, sa marketing, even IT. Mo connect ang agriculture diha kay ang mga IT, or let's say for example ang mga bagong technology karon kay gamit sila drones sa pag-fertilize, ingon ana. So, there's opportunity for different industries and sectors to collaborate together para mas mulambo ang atong agriculture industry. Pero again, that will only happen if naatay national industrialization.
Pero at least makita na to nga dili jud hopeless, dili jud siya even if kanang karmor nagkalisod, dili jud siya dying out kamatinon jud siya. Na jud siya hope nga mulambo jud siya.
To cite a specific example, daghan ko kaila na mga fresh grads na nag-start as, let's say for example, mga devcom na mga majors. And then next thing I know, na-appeal na sila sa agriculture industry. Breaking ka na. So, okay, good na you're here. Join mo mga cooperatives, join mo mga, let's say, mga private companies na run rapod by mga farmers. That's one way of concretely contributing. And siguro changing the perspective sa agriculture.
So, mo to ko abang pao, kabang Zeno. So, imo na mention ganina ko abang pao ang climate change.
Yes.
And then I would like to ask if in the long run, as time goes on, kay mo decline man jud na ang kanang kuan, di ba, kanang situation environmentally, and of course kanang sa pagkakaron ang kuan situation karon, it will decline. It will become worse. So in the coming years, would there be a point of no return nga, of course we say there is hope. Pero is there a point of no return nga murag makaingon na ta nga murag diri ra tataman?
Well, lisod kayo na pang itubag, no? Kay ako personally, there's a portion of me na mag-recognize dyan na, which is what drives my militants, no?
Yes.
Na, shit, if we don't, sorry.
It's okay.
Okay,
it's okay.
Like, if dili ni nato i-address karon, when and how long should we wait until we see the drastic effects of a declining climate? And kuan man gud siya, exponential man gud siya. Hinahina lang siya. It can start by mahibong na lang ta sa mga grocery stores. Uy, wala na lagi repolyo. Uy, murag mahal na lagi kayo ang baka karon, or ganana. Slowly, eventually maabot na sa point na hala, asa naman ta makapalit og ganani, no? And it can contribute to societal collapse. It's an exponential, more siya domino effect na kung motumba gani ang food, ingon ana, wala na, wars will happen, famine, ingon ana.
Siyempre, kaya mo jud ang basic human need.
Foundation jud sa society.
Which is why ni grow na ang alarm for mga climate activists, no? Like for example, si Greta, nahimong viral, ingon ana, eventually sige na siya speak out, niya karon kay gi-arrest na siya because nahimong radical na ang iyang thought, which many of us share na in this system never nahimong interest ang pag-preserve sa atong climate and atong society, no? So if we really want to see if there is a true solution to it, there must be a global effort to change the system. Kay ang pinakadakong contributor sa climate change, Shell, US, mga rich people nga mag-fly og mga private jets, big oil companies, yun ana. Ang number one victims kay ang global south, kita, Africa. Southeast Asian countries. So, will there come a point of no return? I would hope not, but we are heading there at an alarming rate, which is why murag as early as 2040 or 2050 kung naa na tayong mga apo, sila na ang magkalisod jud ayo. And this is always what I've been telling katong mga climate change deniers, no. Dili mo mag-suffer kay mamatay naman mo.
Sakto. True.
Pero kami, ang among mga anak, ang among grandchildren, Diyos ko, ang magreklamo naman ganita karon nga walay aircon.
Okay, init na kay tanan.
Okay, init na kay tanan. How much more in the future? There's this line nag-share sa mga climate activists and that's going around the internet na this is the coldest we will ever experience. Or murag niingon sige man tag na may records pero may na hottest summer of 2000 of the year of the 2000s. But another way of looking at it is na this is going to be cold compared to what we will experience years down the line.
Sakto. So, mao ko to heavy education kay it's really everyone's future. Dili lang jud sa mga farmers, sa ato mga fisher folk ni sa ato tanan. So, with that lang isip pang tapos lang kay unsa pa man ang lahi-lahi nga mga initiatives here sa Cebu, here sa Visayas nga gibuhat or gilunsad sa KPL. So kay for example, nakadungog man pud ko nga naay agri fair diri sa UP Cebu inig Wednesday, October 16. So muna siya, everyone is invited to come and see the bagsakan sa mga farmers. So kana unsa pa may lain nga ma-introduce din?
Okay. Siguro kung naay mga campaigns with regards to calling for genuine agrarian reform, please join us. Kay if ganahan jud tag concrete action and let's say close solutions, one thing we can do is to really pressure our government, local and national, to demand accountability sa atong mga international na mga partners. Okay? Isa pod ang pag-demand o let's say more support sa atong mga farmers.
Yes.
Kung sa atong level lang and atong relation sa mga farmers, syempre support sa ilaha, get to know them. Join sa atong mga exposures or katong mga activities nato kung natay mga integration, join and get to know these farmers. And kung naa mo yung mga yuta, try farming yourselves.
Yes.
Organize groups, instead of mag-field trip ta, let's say pila ka days mo ato tag dagat, why not mag-field trip tag pila ka days mo try ta og production,
Truly.
I think it's and this is a joke that's been in the back of my head. Kung ganahan jud ang atong gobyerno na madisiplina ang atong youth, imbis na mag-mandatory ROTC, why not mandatory farming lang?
Diba? Actually, diba? Mas madisiplinado jud sila kay motag sayo kayo.
Exactly. Yeah, so isa na sa mga mga radical na mga thoughts na we have in mind, but in short, if ganahan jud ta mag-contribute, join ta sa mga local campaigns. And let's support in whatever way we can sa mga farmers sigurana.
So mauto ko bang pawag ko man zen ato ang nastoryaan karon ang mga hulga, ang mga threats to agriculture, the farmers, the fisher folk, and of course balik-balik jud nga ma-discuss and ma-mention ang genuine agrarian reform and national industrialization. And of course, ang ato ang number one na enemy aside from the system itself is climate change.
Yes.
So, matod pa sa balik-balik ng mga mantra, pagbago sa sistema, dili sa klima. So,
truly.
Mauto fruitful ka discussion karon, especially given the fact na our guest Kauban Pao has a background in agriculture.
Yes.
Very insightful jud ang mga na-mention ng mga information, and of course the different stories with the different kanang mga mag-uuma nga mao jud karon ang nagkumbati ani nga mga hulga, dili ang mga taong sistema nga nasa sistema na way naglingkod karon nga komportable kasi ng mga panimalay, di ba Kauban Pao?
Truly. So mao ko to kanang nakita jud nato karon nga dako kay taog role nga gi-play pod. Unya dili na to basta-basta lang po na tong role kay makatabang man jud ta if ato jung i-will nga like umutabang jud ta. So thank you kayo Kauban Pao sa for gracing us with your presence and your knowledge. So, mga kato, we really hope to have more fruitful discussions with you in the future. Unya, hopefully in that future, kay food secure ng Pilipinas, unya ka nang nindot na atong agriculture sector, agriculture industry. So, kana siya. Mga kato na, thank you. And thank you everyone for listening to this very insightful discussion. So, sa makausab, mao kani si Kaubang Zen, kauban ninyo sa pagkikimamat sa lain-laing sektor sa katilingban.
O kini si Kaubang Bench ang inyong makuyog matag Lunes ug Huwebes alas 10:50 hangtod alas 11:50 sa buntag. Mga eskolar ng bayan, hudog kitang muuswag. Kay kita, kauban sa masa, para sa masa.
nga makatabang sa tanang Pilipino. Lakip na ang mga tradisyonal nga jeepney drivers ug small operators nga naghatag og barato ug abot kaya nga transportasyon sa pipila na ka tuig. Ayaw kalimot, ang laban ng tsoper ay laban ng komuter. Kini usa ka pahinumdom gikan sa Kauban sa Masa. DYUP Sugbo, Kauban nimo.
You're listening to Dear Oble, your self-proclaimed fan favorite show of DYUP Sugbo. Take a peek into juicy confessions through anonymous senders while Oble listens. Dear Oble, your avenue to be heard, one confession at a time. Sulat mo, basa ko.
Andam namin maminaw, 'cause we'll always be here right with you.
What's up, Oblesties? You're still listening to DYUP Sugbo, Kauban nimo.
This is Dear Oble, your avenue to be heard,
one confession at a time.
Sulat mo,
basa ko. Hello, 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 DYUPets and Oblesties as well. Maayong udto sa tanan. Currently, it's 12:14 in the afternoon. So, Steph, did you eat your lunch na?
I have not.
Uy, ba nga naman?
After pa ko mo-eat. Kaya after pa man akong class, so I had to go straight to campus for this. I love you guys.
Grabe ka committed ni DJ Steph, no? And by the way, it was her birthday yesterday, so happy birthday, DJ Steph. And yes, no? Hopefully, kay nang kapaniud na po ang atong mga escolars out there.
And yes, hello, my escolar. Today is a bright, sunny Wednesday. And yes, how about you, DJ Ray? Nakapaniud na ba ka?
Yes, no? Ang ako sad kay, I'm very excited for today's episode. Pero, actually, wala pong kapaniod to. Kaya na-excite na sobraan ng excitement.
Wow, grabe dyan, no?
Kaya nakabasa mo good ko sa confession last night. But I'm really excited to hear it from our Oblesty Good. So, what's our episode title for today? I think it's what is connect?
Yes.
Yeah, I think. Oh, no, it's up to you, DI, because this episode is all about shifting our focus beyond the campus borders, because this confession, I think, is not from a UP student, which I'm very excited about, and also we will be learning and including people who haven't had a taste of UP culture and spirit. So, yes, you're listening to the sound where the vibes remain. This is DJ Rain, guys.
And ako din si DJ Steph, you're not so demure but cutesy DJ, and together with DJ Rain. So, storyaan na to ang mga katawanan, kakilig, maka-in-love, and maka-inspire na mga storya sa tong kinabuhing nahigugma, nasawi, o nag-usbong sa kariyang natad sa kinabuhi. So, ayaw pagluom, o ayaw pag-inasara sa imong storya, because we are all in this together. Go!
Exactly, and very extra looking forward to today because this is actually my very first time covering for an episode that is all about people outside of UP, viewing UP and viewing our university, no? So very excited for that. And so, unsa pa magihuwat ninyo guys, if you have experiences, confessions, whether you're from UP or not, then you can always still confess, no, here in Dear Oble. So our confession forms is always up and open in our Facebook page, Dear Oble. I mean DYUP Sugbo. But anyway, here in Dear Oble, Oble listens. So ready na ba ang tanan sa atong confession for today? Oblesty, take it away.
Nakanotice jud ko nga nindot kayong environment sa UP kay wala uniform. Kung yun ana palang untang ang mga school, makamotivate jud kaayo. Nakabantay pud ko nga ang mga guard dito, puutan kaayo. Dili parehas sa amo ang kusog kaayong manita. Lupig pa'y maestra. Ang mga guard sa UP kay mutabang pagani igtabok ug dili sila manghilabot igsulod sa mga estudyante. Sana all ingana ang environment sa school. Blessed jud kayo ang mga iska at disko. Unta ingani tanan sa sistema sa eskwelahan. Love, wish you merry.
Wow, grabe mo. Siguro excited ka for today's episode, DJ Reno, because I really love how they like highlighted the things nga kanang it's not a common like denominator sa schools in Cebu, and like kanang makaingon jud ko nga me too. Inana sad akong pag-view sa UP before I came in. Yeah, before entering. So, before nato i-jump ang atong confessions and to talk about it.
Yes.
Ato sa eat sa mo guys, tunlasan na yung ipang eat, you drink, and yes, so kana DJ Ren.
Yes, guys. So we'll be back after this short break.
Hoy Grace, stress man kay katanawon, okay ra ka?
Lagi? Lily Faith ba? No-overwhelmed jud ko sa akad, sa family. Ako ra pa jud sa dorm. Life has been troublesome.
Taon pud sa kong beshi, uy. Kasuway nakag-talk ana with someone. Mental health is really important, you know?
Oo, pero how ka ba asa mo start? Plus, napad yung stigma around it.
Lagi. Maunang sugda na tugsulo nga part pud ang mental health sa atong overall well-being.
Unsang man ako pagsugod?
Daghan og resources nga pwede nimo maduulan. Parihas anang community centers, hotlines, og support online. You don't have to go through this alone.
Sakto jud ka, Faith. Sa mga panahon nga di ta kabarog, maybe it's time to take that step and reach out.
End the stigma, speak your mind, and will mind what you speak.
Tay, hindi kita masyadong nakikita sa gabi. Siguro nasa trabaho ka. O baka naman hindi pa inaantok. Pero minsan nung nagutom ako, habang karga-karga ako ni nanay, bigla kitang narinig sa kusina. Yun pala, inihahanda mo ang pagkain ko para sa susunod na araw. Tay, tulog na po ako.
You're listening to Dear Oble, your self-proclaimed fan favorite show of DYUP Sugbo. Take a peek into juicy confessions through anonymous senders, while Oble listens. Dear Oble, your avenue to be heard, one confession at a time. Sulat mo, basa ko.
Welcome back to Dear Oble. This is where you share and Oble listens. Alright, no, so a quick recap before we went into our short break there. We had a Blesty with us, actually confessing about their views on how UP is, no, from an outsider's view. And I honestly agree with kanang unsay iya mga sentiments dito kay most of same with what you said, DJ Stuff, no, mostly ako mga na-notice with the culture in UP before I really got into the university. Kaya makitaan gud nato no, hello, grabe, amazing like kayang UP kay. It's also an ongoing joke in campus, di ba nga? Magpambalay raman mo at school. True. Did you experience like a classmate or even you yourself doing that?
Actually, ako kaya I'm not near, so I really have to get up, like, get ready. Pero my blockmates nga like, they really like wear lang jud their pajamas, and I love it for them, no? Kay comfy jud kayo mag pajama, but like someone far away have to like get ready. How about you, DJ Ray? Naka-try ka nag-pajama ra to school?
Naka-try ko during crazy day. That was my
Wow.
last crazy day na outfit, because more ang last crazy day should be like the most crazy that you could do. But back then, I couldn't think of anything else because I didn't have many clothes here in Cebu because I'm not from Cebu, guys. So yeah, mga to DJ stuff kanang nag sleeping wear ko, and then it's very fun to see everyone here nga naay nag ball gown, naay nag swimwear, random whatever. So that's really one of the perks, and even highlighted nga nag event for that. Like it's
Every
actually exactly. That's like the FASO week,
Oh,
right?
Faster Week. And like they hold jud like a theme every day. Now you have it's not mandatory, but like if you want to join, it's very welcome to every like course or programs in UP. However, like wala ko ka-join sa last day. Yeah, supposedly me and my friends kanang planned jud unta ka naging ligo nga so like mag-tube like kanang di ka jud gawa sa CR, but like I wasn't in school, man. I was with my family, nag-vacation me. Nag-staycation, so I was able to join. For crazy daw jud kayo to all outfits on the last
Lingaw
day.
kaayo, because every day the I think the executive committee of FASA actually chooses a winner for that week. Pero outside of that week, actually every single day there are divas out there in UP. Honestly, I can see Sophies, juniors, and even freshies and our seniors sometimes na lang seniors. Pero amazing yun ang mga outfits. I actually would like to commend one of our freshies. I don't know if you've noticed, pero amazing good check outfits every day, and I think there's a bunch more nga wala pa gid ako nakitaan. So I'm very happy nga the culture is always alive and everyone is really dressing up however they feel, whatever they identify as, and very happy nga we're all open to that, and there is no any ounce of discrimination or harassment. Hopefully that's being fostered in the community with how everyone is bringing themselves and wearing whatever they want. How about you, DJ Steph? What are your thoughts on us having the freedom to wear whatever?
Actually, that's one of the things that I romanticize about college right now. Nga we have the freedom to wear whatever we want, to like dress however we want, and how to express with no one like commenting that like you don't look good, or like I don't think it suits you or something. That our day is there because people here doesn't even like care if like you're just gonna wear a bikini to school, because like wala lang, like everyone is free to wear whatever they want, and even like not wearing konke, they would like compliment you for it. And yes, and I think DJ Rain, it also has its pros and cons. How we have the freedom to wear whatever we
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Okay, I think cons lang nato is we have a lot to do, mag-laundry ta every week, because kind of makot na tag clothes, because okay, if uniform, like it's just balik-balik. We have conjud mo, so na ako one thing I miss about wearing uniforms.
You don't have to think about your outfit.
Yeah, you don't have to think. You can just like okay, I'm just gonna laba my uniform, okay, I'm gonna wear it, and then something like that. Pero I guess I'm more lenient on the side of kanang sa pros sa freedom. Yes, because like even if kanang I have to budget my clothes every week, okay, daghan kayo kung laba ko nun. But I really love that jud. And how about you, DJ Rin? Kanang what are your what do you think ang imong ganahan like sa pros for like freedom of wearing whatever you want?
Well, it's already laid out, no nga. You don't really have to conform to a certain gender that you don't identify as, because like per se a school is not allowing you to dress however you want. Pero I think though not as prominent as before, it's still an ongoing debate in certain universities, especially private ones, as to who are allowed to wear certain types of uniforms, and even in graduations. But I'm very happy that even in UP Cebu during graduations, it actually went up in the news that however you identify as, you can dress however you want as long as it's within the like Filipiniana and Barong and Tagalog, right? Which I really am so proud of that culture in UP, and also I think it's still something that we should continue to fight for, the freedom of having to express our soji in the ways that we can alongside with our speech, also how we dress, no? So, but really, we actually discussed this in our media law, no? The school still has the academic freedom or the academic right to somehow create rules, of course, and regulations with how they want their students to be, although there is still a fine line with the freedoms of the students, no? So, really still is a discussion, and I think it's really important that we continue that discussion on, because I don't also think it's more kind of effective or healthy for a community to, even if you have uniforms, at least allow them to wear the type of uniform that they identify as, no? Kana siguro our Oblesti also mentioned here na very happy siya to see the guards here in UP. Kaya I would really agree. How about you? What are your experience with our helping angels here in UP? At the mga janitors, at the mga guards, very happy to interact with them. But do you have certain interactions with them?
Yes, actually, pag first year, because very prominent na to nga every hapon kay na-regard nga mag-help palabang sa students. Wala, like, very conscious to kay. I was like carrying a DG cap always. So like, every time maglabang mi kay, I would tell Kuya Gar, like, Kuya Gar, smile. Yeah, and then like, he would smile, like, he would say, oh, cute, like, makakita siya, like, masyang, can I see it? Something like that, and then cute ka siyang interactions, and then, every time I pass by na, like, the gate, kay, like, we would smile, kay, like, maka siya
Makailan na siya.
Makailan na siya, but I don't even, he doesn't even know my name. Pero ka galing nga ka na. Nadri acknowledgement ka smile, and I love that interactions at tong guard. And even if diligi ka mo hard, yung mo sila unang buhay, like, mo smile.
Smile
like,
sila, good morning.
Afternoon, yeah, good morning. And ganahan siya ko anak culture here maybe with our guards, and like I find that nga like we don't treat them as guards lang jud. We treat them as people lang put like in the university nga who's like working, and like we acknowledge them as people jud nga. Oh, they're also people, so we have to pay respects, yeah, not just because they're working.
Yes, and actually, I really try my best na every time I come into school, even though they don't really question us because here in UP, you don't really have to wear your IDs, I still say, good morning ate, good morning po, and also very happy because whenever we stay in certain classrooms and they see that there's no professor, sometimes they ask lang na, do you have classes? What time do you end? And they're not even strict about, uy, dili mo pwede dire, kaya wala mo permit, dili mo kuan. They usually ask you guys na, sorry, late na raba, na ba may permit, pwede mo tanaw. Pero dili gid mi nila i-chapwera or like, uy, bawal mo stay, because again, really the freedom here in UP is prominent, ma-feel good nimo na you are able to exercise it, and even the guards here, they're very respectful with us as well as us being respectful to them. And I think important gud na ang culture nga dili lang within the professors and the students ang kana ganing pagpasahan sa respeto, and also interacting within the school grounds. We also have our cleaning angels every now and then. Grabe nila buutan sa kayo sila, mayroon na silang mangutanan sila sa nga kanang early day kayo in yung klase, mami, nga na cute kayo. And also whenever you need to like open a certain room, pwede ka mo duol anytime. You need to ask where the directions are, especially if you're not from UP and you're visiting here. Puhon for cookout.
Yes,
say cookout. You can always ask our guards, where can we do this? Where's the nearest bathroom? They're very kanang mga buutan na gid sila. So madali sila maduulan, and really no sweat na yun. If ever dili ka taga UP tas mo visit ka, mangutan na sila nga, ay mag-unsa mo diri ma'am. So na nga kanang nara ko yung kaitaon nga amigo sa UP. Okay ra gid na.
Yes, UP is for the people. You can come into the university, and I hope na you guys don't think of it nga university din siya pwede nga masudan ng other people nga. But no guys, that's like kanang dapat na nato i-debunk kay here in UP can like come in Rajud even if you're from like other schools, like kanang wearing your uniform, you don't have to kanang feel hello, I'm wearing my uniform so decor ko kasulod, because in UP it's for the people. You can come in, you can tambay here, and like you can even like kanang have like get together with your friends from UP even if you're from other schools. And have you seen ba mga DJ Rain nga like may mga kanang other schools, yeah, visit silang friends, and it's so cute jud kay that's something hard ba if kita na yung musid sa other university.
I mean, we also respect the rules of the university, especially private ones, kay medyo strict yun na sila, especially with kanang what you wear, no?
Yes.
So even if in our culture it's allowed, of course we still have to pay respect with
You
their
have to change
culture
what you have to adjust.
and their regulations, no? Pero most of na another thing I'd like to tap into, no, kay being culture shocked because kanang before, of course, high school, I think every single high school does not allow certain like clothing, no? And coming into UP, murag medyo na culture shock sa ako kadali kay murag, girl, there are divas nga kanang mustrut yun, maka heels, maka boots, which is amazing. Pero I didn't know nga, wow, on a random Wednesday they be walking the catwalk. Yung nga na nga level. Pero karon here in UP, I feel like if I were to transfer to another school, culture shock was it. How about
so
you?
hard, Jud. Because, same Jud nga experience na ka like coming from like my high school, nga very like na Jud sila i-impose na like, okay, even if wash day, you still have to kanang be covered, like na Jud yung mga strict na impositions on like what you wear. And like coming in UP kay actually like ni ano Jud ko like, okay, I can wear whatever I want.
Yeah.
Pero every time I try to visit my friends in other schools kay kanang pwede ka maka-visit kay ma-culture shock ko kay I have to think, okay, di man din ni pwede siya nga clothing there, like okay, makalimot jud ko. So sometimes kay mo na ko friends, oh, it's okay na ko jacket kay sleeveless ko, and like hala, sorry, kalimot ko mo visit pa di ko. I can't, like I cannot sulod. So it's really a culture jud in UP nga. If gusto ko UP, ako na pa yung culture shock.
Yeah. Yung ana na nga level kay it's so normalized here. Even the perks of being a dormer, no, I'm not a dormer, but I have friends who are nga sometimes kato mag-sleeper sila kay murag after class wala naman mila in class, so they're just gonna go back to the dorm and sleep, which is really nice. Pero kana I've even tried being on events after classes. Let's just say I have to cover for Sisafi or whatever, and then I'm dressed up as if kanang very, let's just say casual, pero kanang let's just say I'm in a skirt or whatever. Sometimes they ask me nga, asa day ka gikan? Abi ko klase ka. Like, yeah, actually I had classes, pero this is my outfit.
This is the outfit I wore.
Yeah, because I noticed nga, even the volunteers in that certain org, no, kay nagay mga maka-uniform pa. And makatawa ko gamay because you can really identify who is from this certain school, from let's just say yeah, I'm not gonna mention the schools now, but like different schools, good, no? And lain-lain gid nila uniforms. So okay, more guys, it feels like this is my only. Funny kay siya. But also, it's still nice to know the culture of other universities as well. No, I'm very happy that Oblesti here, even though not really from UP, you're still called Oblesti. But like, very happy nga you were able to notice that, no, with the culture in UP, and hopefully maybe not transferred, no, but like hopefully you can visit us here in UP, and
we're open for you guys.
Yeah, especially during Cookout. Another plug, because Cookout really is like a UP organized event, not just our student council, not just our UNISO organization, but really the entire UP community is open arms, kanang very welcoming to everyone in Cebu or even outside Cebu na who wants to know more about our social issues through campaigning in a medium of like a mini concert or like something like that, no? So it's really a big event here in UP, and hopefully you get to come and indulge in our culture.
Yes, I really love that plug, DJ Ray, no, because it's upcoming naman nga Cookout, and I believe nga we're very open and we're gonna excited to see other people nga not from UP to come, because it's not just like a fun event, but it's an event nga we talk about social issues and like kanang be educated as well. And I love nga kana we have this culture nga like we're open for like people that are like that doesn't know like dili sila aware sa social issues, and like we try to educate them, not in a way nga kana very condescending or like oh, you don't know that but it's the people here are very open to like educate nga, okay, this is the social issues nga, I'm happy to share whatever I know about it, and like of course we can have fun in Cookout, even if like it's event where we talk about social issues.
Yeah, exactly. No, since we kind of veered away na to the koan, I want to broaden the scope of the confession. No, na aside from whatever we wear, we are also free with how we speak and how we kind of let's just say bad nga image of being in a protest or being a student activist, because as apart from being able to wear whatever we want, we're also free to speak whatever we wish to, and whatever kind of demands we want to not just our government but also our administration here in UP. And I'm very happy with that culture being alive, kay it's really important that we take them accountable, and we ask for transparency po, no, because of course we know the budget for state universities, and we have to see that within our facilities po, no. So really, aside from what we wear, we're also able to speak our minds, which I really love in UP. But I guess that's it, no, for our confession for today. Before we listen to the advice of Oble, any last takeaways, DJ Steph?
My last takeaway siguro, no, kaya, the reason siguro UP has that freedom is because we campaign for it, because we deserve it. We are kanang, it doesn't affect our akads manggod. Our clothes doesn't affect like how people like view it. So kana, more dyan akong last takeaway that we can demand, even if you're not from a state university, we can demand for that, right? Because we deserve to wear whatever we want and like express however we want.
Exactly. Now, I guess that ends for both of us. Before, I know you're all excited to hear advice from Oble, but yes, we will be right back after this short break.
Nay, bakit kahit nasa trabaho ka, may breast milk pa rin akong naiinom dito sa bahay? Kaya pala ito ang ginagawa mo. Pinag-iipon mo ako ng breast milk habang nandun ka. Tapos, iniiwan mo rito para kahit umalis ka na, hindi ako magugutom. Pati pagkain meron. Kaya mula nung maliit pa ako, hanggang ngayon, walang problema. Galing mo talaga, Nay. Tay, hindi ka nawawalan ng ginagawa? Naglilinis ng bahay, naghahanda ng agahan, at kung ano-ano pa. Pag nagbe-breastfeed ako kay nanay, ginagawa mo lahat para tulungan kami. Nakikita ko nga si nanay na laging nakangiti at masaya. Idol kita, tatay!
You're listening to Dear Oble, your self-proclaimed fan favorite show of DYUP Sugbo. Take a peek into juicy confessions through anonymous senders while Oble listens. Dear Oble, your avenue to be heard, one confession at a time. Sulat mo, basa ko.
Welcome back mga Oblesties. Time check, it's 12:41 in the afternoon.
Yeah, so DJ Rain, let's have a quick recap sa itong confession. So what's your takeaway and like how do you view the confession?
So earlier, our Oblestie confessed no nga, being from outside UP, very kind of kuan sila ka na observe nila no nga, very free ang UP students to wear whatever, and also the guards here and other people in UP kay very kanang buutan, accepting and open to, let's just say, criticisms, mga and open to speak no, whatever they like. And I really again happy that I'm here in UP, honored to be here, and honored nga I'm able to indulge in such a culture that is so accepting of not just who I am but also how I want to express myself as well as other people, no? How about you, DJ Steph?
Same sentiments pud nga kanang, and I think pud nga I agree nga blessed pud kayo tang we have the freedom to wear whatever we want, express however we want, and even express how things should be done or like what we deserve. For as well as we are also blessed, like it's also a blessing nga we can like kanang share to other people. So kana DJ.
So, Oble, we're very curious. What's your takeaway?
Students deserve an open and safe environment.
Wow, exactly. It really sums up everything. Okay, aside from learning, we cannot really digest knowledge as much as we can if it's not in a safe environment. That's why it really is important. Now, any shout outs you want to give, DJ Steph?
Shoutouts ako friends nga not from UP and
yeah.
who also like kind of view UP as that nga kind of very like happy silang I could like express myself and shoutouts sa mga blockmates.
Yeah, for the outfits.
Yes, for the outfits and for the like hyping me up as well.
Yes, and before we end, no, I'd like to plug, of course, if you want to follow us, that's DYUP Sugbo on Facebook, DYUP Sugbo _UPC on TikTok, Twitter, and TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Yeah. So once again, this is Dear Oble, your avenue to be heard.
One confession at a time.
Sulat mo.
Basa ko.
Bye, Blesties!
Dear Oble. Makiduyog, andam namin maminaw. 'Cause we'll always be here right with you.
Sa kawadon nanimpalad sa langyaw kanasuran ako napadpad sakit man sa buot ko wa nay laing mahimo aron paghawas sa banay ko sa tumang kalisod. Kamingaw di antos kong tanan kanunay kung gihambing ang kahawan bugtong kong kasumbungan mga dalang larawan ni sa luha kanunay namansahan pailob lang o akong minahal pailob lang kay may adlaw rang mo subang hulat paabot lang sa pagbalik ko dalang katumanan sa atong mga damgo. Gipupok kong tanan na kong kahibalo kamo mga mahal ang inspirasyon ko panahon sa kagabion kamo akong gihandom uban ang paglaon uma kita makabangon pailog lang o akong minahal pailog lang kay may adlaw rang musubang hulat paabot lang sa pagbalik ko dalang katumanan sa atong mga damgo ug makabot na ang pangandoy ta pailog lang pailog lang kay may adlaw rang musubang
paabot lang. Sa pagbalik ko dalang katumanan sa atong mga damgo. O makaot na ang pangandoy ta.
You don't realize just how much you mean to me. You're the reason why I don't feel the need to leave. You keep my feet on the ground. You lift me up when I'm feeling down. You light the darkest nights. You make me feel so alive. I am released when you're by my side. 'Cause home is where you are.
O ikaw nagyud mauninggog mong way libog. Wako gadahong nga ikaw ang moabot. Kada langaw na una, di mo lang gawan pain pa. Malibag ka uban pa. Ako nasingit sa tanan, lumilit man o kumukulay. Ikaw akong pagkaslan.
You keep my feet on the ground. You lift me up when I'm feeling down. You light the darkest nights.
Kung isingit sa tanan, luminit man o kumukulay. Ikaw akong pagkaslan.
Sa'yo sa buntag, nagako sa imong unlan, gitutukan sukat, imong bakanting lingkuranan, sigarilyo sa lamisa, ug paboritong sabaw, nakaparada imong sakyanan, dungan ta taglakaw. Kung mabalik pa ang panahon, di na nako ni paabdon sa unang adlaw nga wala nakapirmi lang ko mingawon, tangguhon na lang nga ug mauyon.
Whoa, oh, 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 whoa, whoa, oh. Skang di malasa pagkasakit nining panghitabua ngawa kagikilig perting pakyasa pakyu ni mo katulo nganong nagpalayo okay raman good ko nga ma-friendzone ko ni mo mura sa chicken pox o ay rakay ka di man good makatakot kinggong di man good pasabot kung ako naibog ni mo kinanglan sa yun nga maibubod ka na ko wa man ko namugos ako lang yun ninggi antos ang pagbati ko nganha ni mo wow o pasagi lang ko kay love na lagi ko gutom sige na lang ko makuratan ining gumang kalit na lang nga muturok sa duhan ko maunta masabtan mo di man gud pasabot kung ako naibog ni mo kinanglan sa yun nga maibubod ka na ko wa man ko namugos ako lang yun ninggi antos ang pagbati ko ganha ni mo wow o pasadi lang ko kay in love lagi ko gutom ni mo wow wow oh, 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 wow wow
I can't make these tears
Oh, naunsa man ang pamati, Amaya?
Laban man akong ulos kay, oy.
Hala, narabatay resitron. Naunsa di ay ka.
Nauwanan magugugahapon, day. Wala ko kadala sa kong payong. Hays.
Maola gini, sa panahon rin nating uwan, mag-amping ta kanunay. Pagdala pirmi og payong aron di masakit. Mas maayo pod nga mag-inom og vitamins kada adlaw para lagsik ang panlawas. Maminaw ta kanunay sa mga weather report sa balita aron updated pirmi. Kung maglain ang pamati, duol dayon sa atong UP Cebu Clinic para maalalayan dayon ka. As scholars ng bayan, mag-amping kita kanunay. This reminder is brought to you by DYUP Sugbo. DYUP Sugbo, kauban nimo.
Mahalagang paalala, ang DYUP Sugbo ay hindi gamot at hindi ginagamit na panggamot sa kabaliwan, kakulitan at karupukan. Ito po ay radyo lamang, ngunit mas maaasahan pa kaysa sa jowa mong nangiiwan. Makinig sa DYUP Sugbo at siya ay iyong makakalimutan.
Kauban mo.
Di na gyud mabalik ang tanan. Luha nga nahulog sa imong mga mata. Di na gyud kabayran ang tanang kasakit tungod sa mga adlaw nawala. Ug kung mahimo lang anong diba, baylo na lang tao kasing-kasing itang duha. Imuhan na ning ako, ug ako nang imo. Kalimtin na tanan mong pagsubo. Kung gusto ka, kuyog na lang tang duha. Palayo ning tanan, dito tayo ibabaw sa hamog gaway nga buwan. Ayaw ka hadlok ni kang yanhi sa akong tupan. Di na ka mo hinagusan. Tambalan ko tanan mong kasuko, o pagsakit dito sa may bungtod nga gabi. Nabangan ti kag singgit sa tanang gibati mo. Ayaw nagkabalaka na. Oh, kuyog na lang tang duha. Palayo ning tanan, dito tayo ibabaw sa hamog gaway nga buwan. Ayaw ka hadlok ikang ganhi sa akong tupan. Di na ka mo hilagusan. Salig lang, kahit di gud kami yan, di gud kami yan. Oh, ipanon pa ko nga, di na ka mo hilag, di na ka mo hilagusan. Oh, ipanon pa ko nga, di na ka mo hilag, di na ka mo hilagusan. Kuyog na lang tang duha, palayo ning tanan, dito tayo ibabaw sa hamog gaway nga buwan. Ayaw ka hadlok ikang ganhi sa akong tupan. Di na ka mo
Asa kahako dalhon ning akong mga pangandoy. Asa kahako paron ning mga bako kong ikaw. Bisa
nimo, I'm twice the girl I was before. Ako ragod, pero ikaduhaon. Large, extra large, and a little bit more. Sukad nagkauyab, sige lang tagkaon.
Ayaw na di nakagwapa. Walay pulos bisag unsaon paghiyak. Miss Universe ka sa akong mata. Lupig sila sa imong world class bagtak.
Perting dako ining atong gugmaan. Ngilnig panis, mantikaong humbaan. Promise this is pinakalas nga extra rice.
Plus potato corner fries.
Ugma lang tamang diet ha. Kay manang bubaya, cute ni ang inla. Si tatay nang utana mabdos pa daw ko. Si nanay nang ukay sinina nga bago. Dili masud akong naong sa selfie. Pasensyahin na lang kay akong love life healthy.
Lagi ingon sila walking zero tang duha. Ingon ko side by side infinity yuta. Bisan di ta magkakos completely. Di kinahanglan skinny para sexy.
Perting dako ining atong gugmaan. Ngilngit panis, mantikaong humbaan. Promise this is pinakalas nga extra rice.
Plus potato corner fries.
Ugma lang ta mag-diet ha. Kay manang bubaya, cute ni ang in. Walay sakit sa kasing-kasing ang atuan.
Na, ngoto ko na. Lechon sa talisay.
Walang siomay sa tisa.
Di na lang ta maglalis, uy. Mag-away naman lang ganita.
Pwede budol fight na lang. Perting dako ining atong gugmaan. Ngilngig panis, mantikaong humbaan. Promise this is pinakalas nga extra rice.
Plus potato corner fries.
Ugma lang ta mag-diet ha. Kay manang bubaya, cute ni ang inla.
Hoy Grace, stress man kay katanawon, okay ra ka?
Lagi? Lily Faith ba? No-overwhelmed jud ko sa akad, sa family. Ako ra pa jud sa dorm. Life has been troublesome.
Taon pud sa akong beshi, uy. Kasuway nakag-talk ana with someone. Mental health is really important, you know?
Oo, pero how ka ba asa mo start? Plus, napad yung stigma around it.
Lagi. Maunang sugda na tugsulo nga part pud ang mental health sa atong overall well-being.
Unsaon man ako pagsugod?
Daghan og resources nga pwede nimo maduulan. Parihas anang community centers, hotlines, og support online. You don't have to go through this alone.
Sakto jud ka, Faith. Sa mga panahon nga di ta kabarog, maybe it's time to take that step and reach out.
End the stigma, speak your mind, and will mind what you speak.
You're listening to DYUP Sugbo, Kauban nimo. Ang imong kauban, di kabiyaan. DYUP Sugbo, Kauban nimo. From highs to lows. From laughter to tears. Kauban nimo ang DYUP Sugbo.
DYUP, kauban nimo.
Ihatag ko ang tanan way pinuang seryoso ko. Mura lang di katuuhan. Makabutra ang unong stars. Makuhitra apil ang Mars. Imuha na ang outer space. Kung musugod ka makikita.
Nawataning akong kamot. Kuyog ta, walay makapagong. Kada sigang ipabot. Ayaw na, ang lingi sa layo. Kung sa pag-iwat, Dungan at aglayat Ikan sa kagabi yung pasubok Ayaw buhining akong kamuto sa duha tulo Managan at akaron Ato sa kaugmaong pasubang Antod sa hantod sa kahanturan Ato sa kaugmaong pasubang Antod sa hantod sa kahanturan Ato sa kaugmaong pasubang Antod sa hantod sa kahanturan Salig lang akong kauban mo Pinapaglagay-lagay ang umakay Nagapabo Ang sabay giwat Dungan at agayat Kikan sa kagabi yung pasawok Ayaw buhining akong kamuto sa duha tulo Managan at akaron Nato sa kaugmaong pasubang Antod sa hantod sa kahanturan Nato sa kaugmaong pasubang Antod sa hantod sa kahanturan Asamang kaasap pagkaatuan ko Asamang kaasap pagkatuan ako Asamang kaasap pagkaatuan ko Asamang kaasap pagkatuan ako Nabahiwan, dungan at agayat Ikan sa kagabi yung pasubok Ayaw buhining akong kamuto sa duha-tulo Managan at akaron Ato sa kaugmaong pasubang Antod sa hantod sa kahantulan Asamang kaasap pagkaatuan ko Asamang kaasap pagkatuan ako Asamang kaasap pagkaatuan ko
You're listening to DYUP Sugbo, Kauban Nimo. Ang imong kauban, di kabiyaan. DYUP Sugbo, Kauban Nimo. From highs to lows, from laughter to tears, kauban nimo ang DYUP Sugbo.
Kauban mo.
Paminaw raw uy, kay na ako'y ihumpungkan nimo. Hula ko ay kinisa, gipati ko. Hala ka uy, makalilisan ang abi-abi mo. Di masaput ang pitik ning duhan ko. Kay ang imong pahiyo, pagkaidlas biro agay makakurog lumpik pa ang linog sa kakusog. Ambot baoy, di ikalimod ang kaambunan mo. Di mawagtang sa huna-una ko. Kay ang imong pahiyo, pagkaidlas biro agay makakurog lupig pa ang linog sa kakusog. Hala ka uy, makalinisan ang abi-abi mo. Di masapot ang pitik ning dughan ko. Hulag way kinisa, kipati ko. Di masapot ang pitik ning dughan ko.
tried so hard to believe. I tried so much, even I can't believe it. Where do I even start? The love would have been easier if one left their baggage by the door, and love would have felt easier if one doesn't demand for more. Ain't that the truth?
Kung di pa lang kubuang tingali og nakabanana ko. Kung di pa lang kubuang adun ako'y siguradong trabaho. Kung di pa lang kubuang nahan ay na ang insurance ko. Kung di pa lang kubuang, kung di pa lang kubuang, apan baya pagkalami, sumpay, sumpayo na mga pulong nga muduyo. Asa imong ka, subo, sulod, sa taxi mo paon, alas 9 sa gabi. Kung di pa lang kubuang, di mo pataka og layat sa pangpang, mahadlok nga masamdan. Ugang mga pagbati ko sakto lang, way sobra, way kulang. Makayarang lakon ang diretsong dalan. Kung di pa lang kubuang, kung di pa lang kubuang, apan baya pagkalinaw, masa agisan pa og nga tungog, laag ang uto, makahurot og tulo.
Mahala na sa palitunon hun ay.
Mao gyud. Sus, sa panahon sa martial law sa una, makapalit na guro tag hapit 50 ka kilo nga bugas anang 50 pesos.
Ante, angkol, kabalo ba mo nga didto sa panahon sa martial law nagsugod ang pagtaas sa presyo sa mga palitunon?
Sure oy, binuang. Kita man gani pinakadato sa tibok Asya ato sa una.
So, sa sehudana naman gud tukol. Sa wala pa gideklara ang martial law, naglisod na pud tadaan, ni gamay ang balor sa piso ug nitaas ang dato sa unemployment. Nabaon pa jud tas utang sa World Bank sukan nagsugod ang giyera sa Middle East, nya nitaas ang presyo sa gas ug niubos ang atong kita.
Mao ba dong? Nakabot pa man gud mi sa panahon sa martial law. Hapsayer man to sa una.
Ang misinformation mahimo makapagrabi sa mga hagit sa ekonomiya ug sosyal nga kagubot. Isip mga katawhan sa atong nasod, kinahanglan nato nga kritikal nga susihon ang mga tinubdan sa balita, i-verify ang mga pangagkon ug i-share ang husto nga impormasyon aron mapaligon ang atong mga komunidad. Ang atong awhag, never again, never forget. Paminaw sa atong paghisgot bahin sa balaod militar diri sa Batbat, usa ka espesyal nga programa nga mag-abli sa pultahan sa kagahapon. Kabatan-unan, hinumdumi ang kasaysayan ug kamatuoran sa balaod militar.
Mahalagang paalala, ang DYUP Sugbo ay hindi gamot at hindi ginagamit na panggamot sa kabaliwan, kakulitan at karupukan. Ito po ay radyo lamang, ngunit mas maaasahan pa kaysa sa jowa mong nangiiwan. Makinig sa DYUP Sugbo at siya ay iyong makakalimutan.
DYUP, Kauban mo.
Kaliho, kasadya, kadasig, sa kinalibukan sa Cebu. Kami ang nakakalokal, crazy local fight. Crazy local fight.
Maayong hapon sa tanan, you're once again tuning into Nakakalocal Crazy Local Finds. Together, we will uncover the hottest spots, hidden gems, and must-visit locations in the heart of Cebu. I am DJ Tara, who is always on the go for the next adventure, alongside my co-host,
It's your girl, DJ Gia, and we're your besties from Nakakalokal, who will serve you with the latest must-visit places to include in your bucket list every 1:30 in the afternoon.
So actually, it's Gia's first time hosting.
Hi,
right?
guys!
Let's introduce her. It's her debut.
Yeah, it's my debut, guys.
So that's right, DJ Gia. For this week's episode of Monday Mysteries, we'll be featuring two places that are perfect for bookworms and readers. Ikaw, DJ Gia, hilig ba ka mo basa?
Yes, super. Kabalo ka anang ilahang kanang quote Tara na reading books will take you to places you've never been before.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Ikaw, DJ Tara, are you one to read?
Yeah, but I'm more on like casual lang kay. Do you know Archive of Our Own?
Oh.
You know that?
Yeah, I did.
Sometimes I read fan fiction, like I'm gonna admit it. But actually, if you kind of read it, it's mostly written by college students and they write good. So,
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I continue reading even though it's not really from bestsellers, but it's the quality. So siguro perfect jud ni siya sa mga episode para sa atong mga kauban pod sa story book.
Exactly.
We are a member of,
Yes,
right?
literature and all things fun and
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's okay.
Oo.
So, but anyways, DJ Gia, before we begin, for the listeners, don't forget to follow us on social media platforms on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter X at DYUP Sugbo. This way you can get behind-the-scenes glimpses and stay updated on upcoming episodes.
You're right, DJ Tara, no? And because here at Nakakalokal, we help you explore the wonders and diversity of Cebu. So without any further ado, let's now kick off with our first feature. Only here on Nakakalokal, discover the unseen, treasure the affordable.
Okay, so where is our first feature? So our first feature is called Book Chigo Cebu. So, do you love to read but you're on a tight budget? Do you relate to this?
Yes, as a student, as a college student, of course, murag tight jud siya for now.
Yeah. So I'm sure kibaw na tang tanan unsa ka pricey ang mga novels and books nowadays. But Book Chigo Cebu, a brand new bookstore in Cordova, Cebu, provides affordable and incredible options for all bookworms on a budget. So DJ Gia, asa mas kam prefer if you're reading books? Is it ebook or physical jud siya nga copy?
Actually, no. As a broke college student right now, mas favorable jud siya sa ako if sa e-books ako mag-read. Kay
Yeah,
lagi
true.
sa e-books kay you don't have to buy it. No, you can just download it from any device that you own, jud.
Yeah.
So,
What sites do you use then?
I actually kanang just use na Z library.
Ah, really?
Pero,
Namatay na?
yeah, recently kay medyo na wala na siya. So, Anas archive na ko ron. Doon na ako nibalihin. How about you, DJ Tara?
Kato like what I mentioned earlier, mag-archive of our own. Pero sa high sad, naman ko yung Z Library account. Pero since nahibawaan ako from Twitter nga what they call this, mag-close siya. Wala sad ko ni gamit ever since. So mag-search ako, like example Google, like let me say book title. Girl Online by
Siya.
Zoe Sug. Like I like that
okay.
YouTuber. Tapos after that kay PDF version na may actually so dili na ko kailangan mo look og site jud, but anyway, so ang Book Chigo Cebu nakaanhi na de ko ani.
Oh, really? How was it, DJ Tars? As someone na nakaadto na jud experience na jud the world of books in that.
Nadugay jud ko dito like mga 2 hours ko dito, like I'm with my parents pero naganahan sad gani akong mama sad. Yeah, so with that, ang Book Chigo na siya retail store where new and popular titles are sold starting at 200 pesos per title. So mo jud na siya iyahang minimum price sa tanan niyang books. But Book Chigo Cebu also offers a one-of-a-kind book per kilo deal. So kaning Book Chigo Cebu, pag ato na mo kay, it's one whole establishment. Pero even if it's one whole establishment, it's divided into 2 shops. So same la ang owner pero ang katong usa ka shop is the retail one where you kanang mangita ra kag mga pile of books. Pero mostly lesser known ang books sa naa sa retail, more on the popular books sa iliyaha yung kanang what you call this. Ay ang one book per kilo deal katong kanang mas lesser ang retail kay kato jud di ay what you call this dito ang mga pricey nga books. So nakapalit kog Dan Brown nga book dito.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
At an affordable price at
Yeah,
250, guys.
Yeah.
Grabe. Very friendly na siya.
So instead of individually priced items, you can fill up your cart with as many books as you can carry, all for the unbeatable price of 200 pesos per kilo. So dapat light jud imong book ani.
Exactly, no? So, nindot kay siya ambience, DJ Tara, judging from the pictures, no? Dako siya, no?
Yeah, dako jud
So,
siya.
in terms of the ambience of the place, dako ba siya? Like, very many books ba siya nagpile ba?
Yeah, like na jud siya nag-dome siya sa
Ay,
taas.
dome type.
Yeah.
Wala ka nice.
Mura kag kanang na jud sa library jud. Yeah, mura siya dili shop ra. So like different sad siya from National Bookstore kay murag ang National Bookstore it's gentrified na siya.
Oh,
Kay
yeah,
mura na siya, di na siya murag bookstore for me. To be honest lang.
Tas mahal siya, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, mga prices.
Siguro dako siguro ng patong. But anyway, this bookshop is a pioneer in the Philippines. It began as an online retail store during the pandemic, but has since expanded into a physical space. It was founded in 2020 by a mother who loves reading. Actually, fun fact, the name Book Chigo combines the word book with Chigo, which means children in Japanese. Ang core mission dyan sa Book Chigo is to encourage reading and empower more children to read by making reading materials more accessible to them. So I agree with this na kay bisag unsa nga genre sa book na adyo dito. Like nasa chay kids section where mga famous nga storybooks like sa to mga Geronimo Stilton.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
like
that takes me back to childhood.
Yeah,
Grabe
true.
ang pagpanagoan na sa mga library.
Ang muna para dili ma like sa imong library card para dili makahuwa mang lain.
Guys, ano yung sunda pero nice man good siya.
Bitaw like habit sa una kay ma pero dili na ta mang-ingana ron kay.
Dili na. We don't encourage that.
But anyway, so they offer a variety of books from all kinds of genres: young adult fiction, children's books, chapter books, non-fiction books, anything you can think of. So the books are mostly slightly worn because they are sourced from surplus stocks, but rest assured they are still in great condition. So di na ka mag-worry ani kay katong nipalit og book dito kay good as new raman siya pero
Really?
murag naroon siya smell gani na makaingon ka na amor. Di jud siya as in new stock pero it's okay raman. So aside sa super steals prices, super aesthetic and Instagrammable put ilang store. So the bookshelves run up the ceiling above you and all around the walls like I mentioned earlier. So it's giving Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland.
Grabe, no?
Dito. So napod sila own cafe with tables and chairs. If you want a cozy place to read through your new purchases. So mura lang na worry lang ko ani kay what if mas spill gani ang drink sa imong book. So you have to be careful.
Right. Guys, so sa tanan na mo visit there, DJ Tara reminds you, be careful, guys. Sige.
Yeah, correct jud ka DJ. So asa man yang exact location ani Gia?
So ano daw, kaning Bukchigo, it can be located behind daw McDonald's sa Bangbangdos, sa San Miguel Road sa Cordova, Cebu. And ang operating hours ani sa books per kilo na warehouse, it's from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then for the retail store hours will be at 10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
So masayo mo close di ay
sayo
ang
siya mo
warehouse.
Manglimpyo pa ata sila DJ Tars.
I think so, yeah.
Pero wala na kuan smell ang books. We mentioned earlier.
Anyway, so how about the transportation? Unsa man sakyon didto oy?
By commute daw, sige, ang imong pinpoint, from SM City Cebu, you ride AV Hire bound to Cordova for only 50 pesos sa transportation fee. And then after crossing the Cebu-Cordova Link Expressway, ingna lang si Kuya Driver to drop you off at McDonald's. And there, you can find Bukchigo just behind McDonald's. So, if ever, DJ Tara, you have a car, you can navigate. We can use technology now.
Yeah,
you can use
true.
Waze and Google Maps. So you just need to set the destination to Bukchigo, Cebu, and again cross the Cebu-Cordova Link Expressway, and there you can find Cordova's McDonald's, and then there your destination is there. It's only behind McDonald's in Cordova.
Yeah, as someone who went there, dili sa siya sudlunan. So dali ra siya makitaan along the road la. So kung na kay makitaan nga McDonald's kay tupat ra jud siya ang Bukchigo. So with that, kay how about let's read the reviews kung nindot ang ako ang review. How about sa others, no?
Right.
Okay.
Sige,
Sige,
DJ.
let's start first. So, 5 stars ang iyang gihatag.
Wow!
So same rami 5 stars. Like
Nice.
per wow try lang silang food ha, silang mini kiosk. Kay ilang cafe di jud siya as in cafe jud nga kanang whole on cafe more siya kanang table niya na mag-serve nga barista. Pero it's actually kanang commendable Japon kay murag nalamian man sa to katong akong katupad nga nagbasa.
Based sa on facial
based sa
expression.
facial expression.
Sige guys, so lami na siya.
Lami siya. So anyway, so 5 stars, okay. Yay! Thank you, Bukchigo. Sulit ang hirap sa pagmine. Lol. Excited na ako na idagdag to sa reading corner namin. Sana makakuha ulit ng jackpot deals next time. Sayang may pasok na kami kaya walang time manood at magpunta sa shop. But we'll try again. Nakakakilig mag-open ng parcel ng books. Thank you so much. So, kani siya, wa siya ni ato sa physical store, siguro, ni order
So pwede ka maka-order from the store di DJ Tars.
I think kanang nasad ni sila kanang link sad siguro like website kay di ba they started first as a kanang murag what they call this kanang kato ako
Dream sa mother.
yeah
a mother's dream to read.
Yeah, so murag di jud siya as in physical shop sa at first. So how about the second review, DJ Gia?
Sige.
Ansay second review.
So from the second review, it's a college student named Stacy Uy. They said, "Thank you so much, Bukchigo. I was able to find educational reference book at a student-friendly price." Wow, so 5 stars sad siya. Bitaw, no? Kaya I don't think that it will only cover like fictional books. There's also like books related to medical field siguro. Unsay whatever the course of Stacy Uy might be, no?
And I think that will be all for the first feature, no? Like, murag ikaw, DJ Gia, murag excited ka mo hadto sa Bukchigo?
Excited ka, ayo!
Yeah, so
Sige.
don't stray away. Yes, we'll be back after this very short break. So, continue watching.
We keep going in circles. We keep trying. We ask the same questions over and over again. You don't tell me what you need. I don't understand what you want from me anymore.
Unsa man jud, babe? Asa man ta mangaon?
Maun na. Dapat naminaw jud ta sa nakaka-local before ta nihawa. This is a friendly reminder from Nakaka-Local. Naa namo tanan. Kalihok, kasadya, kadasig sa kinatibuk-an sa Cebu.
Here we go.
Okay, so now let's go to our second feature. So, of course, since books jud ang atong theme ron, ang atong sunod sa nga place nga atuan jud ka na atong i-feature kay also about books. So, our next feature is Cafe Talk Library.
Wow! Cafe Talk.
Do you need a spot to get away from all the noise? Perfect for cozying up with a good book? Cafe Talk Library is a perfect place for just that. So, this feature is much closer to our campus because only one ride away along Iscario near Capitol. So, mo ride lang sa jeepney for this. So, whether you have readings to catch up on or just want to catch up on your to-be read pile, you'll surely want to visit this cafe. How about you, DJ Gia? Dalang kikag ka ng mga readings nga dapat i-read?
Dagan-dagan siya, DJ Tara, no? I think this cafe would be a perfect place, no? Kay not only siguro like the ambience gani kay when you go inside a cafe, everyone is doing something. Everyone is trying to be productive ba ya?
Yeah.
So I think this will be the perfect place siguro.
Yeah, but for me, no, kanang kumuadto kag cafe niya, tapos study date with your friends, more would you study date na mahitabo? Kay instead of kanang mag tarong og study ang chika na
Chika na yung mahibaw makon.
Yeah. So, bookshelves full of books from different genres line the walls of the cafe. So, kanang lahi siya nga version sa cafe kay usually kung cafe kay mura tables are na and chairs, right? Pero ang kani kay daghan siya og kanang books. So, kay of course Cafe Talk Library good ang pangan. So, which are open to all customers to pick and choose from provided that they return them back to the shelf after reading. So the decor of this cafe is maximalist but cozy at the same time. So, nakanina ba ka diri DJ Gia or familiar ang place?
Actually, kanang wala pa ako kaanha, pero like katong sa una na mag-commute pa ko, o kanang every time jud makaagi ko sa Escario, makaagi jud ko ana siya.
Ay, okay.
How about you, DJ Tar? Sakari na ka? Wala
pero
pa.
kanang murag familiar siya, pero I don't know kung unsa what it looks like like from di ba di man jud ka musud from the outside perspective makit-an ba nimo ang inside sa cafe?
Yeah, actually it looks cozy. Kana siya.
Okay, so
cozy and at the same time dagan magugig books good. So,
So, there are comfy pods with cushions, pillows, blankets, and even stuffed animals to create the most comforting environment. So, mura kag nasa imong room di ay kay provide na jud ang mga like stuffed animals and all that. So, another plus for this cafe is that they offer free Wi-Fi for all customers and there are available charging outlets in nearly every pod. So, importante jud ni ang free Wi-Fi kay ang like someone I know like what like signal sa ilang boarding house they have to go to a nearest cafe para lang maka-internet. Yeah, so owners even allow paying customers to nap on their comfy floors, which is especially considerate for all students with relaxed sleep schedule. So, kuya ani no pwede sad ka ka-sleep like karon ra ko nga pwede maka-sleep ka.
Yagi, and if feeling mo na in the middle of your sleep, I want to read a book. you can get a book and then okay, I'm reading a book. So
It's so comfy. Like it reminds me of the times katong senior high, of course, karon college kay wa naman tay permanent classroom kay balik-balik niya. Tung senior high pa ko kay kanang na may aircon sa mong classroom pero I don't know bisan duha na gani ang aircon ha pero as in grabe jud kaayo. Like I
Ay kaya ang bago di ay na aircon kay naa sa faculty niya ang katong medyo old nga naa sa mo ang classroom. So bisan duha na ka aircon kay magtabang Japon siya.
Ay,
So
really?
yeah, so kung vacant na mo kay ato mi mo sleep sa floor.
Hala ka, luoy ninyo.
Yeah, luoy jud ka kayo. Pero
Sige lang.
even with that no kay murag mo siguro to naka-create og bond na mo sa mong classmates.
Bitaw, no?
Like feel na ko no sa katong all my high school life ang pinaka-close ako nga classmate akong senior high jud. Kay aside nga gamay rami 20 rami ka buok kay amot lang murag like dili jud siya what is this term, dili siya it's inevitable nga naji mga friend groups each
True.
section. Pero even with that, kung unite me as one, kay murag mo agree ra sad me with each other.
That's good.
Yeah.
Kinsa may di maka-close na magtupad man nimo mga tulog.
Oo, gosh, niya.
Oo.
Picturean me sa
Oo.
mga uban classmate nga kaluoy ba ning mga bata. Kam how about sa inyuhang kanang what do you call this, inyong bond sa classmates pag senior high?
Actually, kanang, close rami. And then, I had classmates ganina who I bond over books. Kanaging, they will be, mangayo ko book recommendations nila. And, after na makaread mi kay, we would talk about books, Jud. Inana siya. And then, para sa struggle actually sa among aircon sa among classroom. Pero bisag ang aircon ato kay guba siya, pero kung katulgon ka tara no matulog jud ka. Mao jud na makuan na as students kay very prone to lack of sleep man jud ta.
Bitaw, true.
Ana na siya.
So their cafe offers a variety of blended, non-blended coffee and non-coffee and tea drinks that fit almost everyone's palate. Palette. But kanang kung dili ka into coffee, nara say options for you but nowadays more kailangan mo jud coffee para mo
Right, to function. Pero ay mo palabi guys.
Yeah, true, magpalpitate niya mo. So, they also offer a variety of rice meals and pastries, a standard cafe menu. So, whether you are here with a friend, going sa couple, or looking just a chill place to go with your barkada, Cafe Talk Library is ready and open to accommodate you warmly. So, DJ Gia, can you tell me sa mga menu niya and unsa yung kasagaran price range?
So just like what DJ Tara mentioned ganihan sa daghan siya coffee actually. Natay espresso, americano, and if hilig mo og wait, ako tan-aw if na matcha. Pero na coffee mocha though and na green tea latte. And also we have shakes kato options for people who don't want to drink coffee. We also have fraps na tagwin 150 ra siya. And then we have also pastries, no? There are Java chips. Ay, Java chips. Murag kuan maguro ni siya. Flavor man ata na siya. Sorry guys. Pero we have pastries here also. And simutan DJ Tara, student friendly ang mga prices.
I think no student friendly ra siya pero wala ko'y kakita og kanang unsa ni ang 90 americano mo usually no 90 jud na ang starting price no. Pero kanang i-compare siya sa uban cafes, mas cheaper siya actually. So if you go here with your friends kay kung if you just want a shake 145 ra, usually ang uban shake na sa line cafes mo start siya 119 na siya. So I think okay ra siya nga price. So how about the other menu? Unsa may other menu nila DJ Gia?
Naa sila mga shake man ata ni na ay apple, na raspberry. There's peach. If you guys hilig mo. Oh, na tangerine.
Tangerine.
Wow,
What's gani difference sa tangerine ug orange? Mas gamay ang tangerine, right?
Mo na akong nabantayan pero taste-wise,
same
I
ra siya.
cannot seem to differentiate.
How about sa ilang mga rice meals?
Naman din sila foods here.
Yeah.
So they have seasoned spicy with rice. And then they have nasa soy sauce chicken, guys, for all the chicken lovers there. And if ganahan mo masima-sima lang na french fries, tag 90 siya.
Okay.
And that's spaghetti. There's chicken salad sa mga hilig ana. And then there's bread, of course. And naadiri ang egg toast, ang honey bread. And they have a coffee talk sandwich named after their shop jud.
Okay.
Yeah. Wala na sila waffle with ice cream.
Wow, I like that.
Yeah.
So Yung prices no kay
keep
para sa
going in
uban siguro
circles.
kay medyo expensive siya kay ang uban kay ilang price range kay 50 to 100 pero kani kay murag okay ra siya murag na siya sa kung sa spectrum of prices na siya sa murag iktunga para nako
Yeah.
no. So aside from that cafe also accepts student IDs for a 10% discount. So since na naman tay student ID just printed karon nga sem so makaadto na ko dito. So nakaingon naman ta sa menu, right?
So, what's the exact location, ani Jud? DJ Tars.
So, ang exact location niya kay it's 731 Iscario Street, Cebu City. So, mo to giingon ni DJ Gia ganina no na muagi siya sa my capital, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, how about yung opening hours? Ansa man siya yung opening hours?
Ang iyong opening hours kay it's from 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily.
How about kung ganahan sila mo contact ani unsa man ilahang contact sa mga customers?
Okay. If ever gusto mo mag-contact sa Cafe Talk Library, no, they have their contact number here at 0906 045 9927. Akong balikon, 0906 045 9927. And they also have email address at cafetalklibrary@gmail.com.
Okay, so DJ Gia, ikaw man-joy naka-adto dito ka ba?
gosh.
Ma-joy ka. So, unsa man ang atong sakyon by commute?
So, if you're from UP ang ato ang pin location, you can ride a 17B Jeep or any jeep na mo pass by sa Iscario Street. And the cafe is just right along the strip of Iscario Street, so you won't miss it. Kaya nara siya sa dalan, actually.
Okay, so now, since wa man ta kay bawon siya jud ang iyahang maingon, kay wala man ta kaadto dito, how about you read the first review, then I'll read the second one.
All right. So, for the first review, it says here, 4 stars.
Oh, 4 stars. Ano, 4 stars naman.
Let's see nga, no. Okay, so sabi daw niya, perfect place for getting some work done. Highly recommended, guys. And they also said, awesome place for doing some work the whole day. The cafe has decent food and there's a charging point in all the cubicles. Importante ni siya. And strong Wi-Fi. And although there's a bit of cooking sound,
ay, kumona, kanang ganan yun day siya kanang peaceful and so mo siguro ni 4 stars rin.
Oo. Ana siya sa background noise daw. Pero ana siya, still a very decent place man daw. And
okay.
each guest can use the main dining area or book a cubicle to use. Very good concept. And they said that they will be back definitely daw.
Okay, so since 4 stars, ang ikasunod pod nga reviewer kay 4 stars pod ang iyang nahatag. So nga naman. So yung title kay Unique Concept. So I stumbled upon this coffee shop whilst in Cebu. The coffee is nothing extraordinary, but shop has a unique concept. So there are dividers to create a private section to share with friends. Great place to study. So murag din na lang siguro siya yung mga lapses gamay no. So with that, murag excited ko mo ato dito kay tunod sa iya ang option nga pwede makasleep. Kay murag rare ra ang cafe nga pwede ka makasleep, no?
Exactly.
So with that, I think more nga ang ato ang feature for today. So, and that's all for today's Monday Mysteries. We really hope that you've genuinely learned new information from our recommended places that you can use to look forward for your next adventures.
Whether it is one of your museums with deep heritage for thorough facts dissemination or minimalistic and hidden cafes in the heart of Cebu, NKKLKL is here to guide you.
Yes, correct jud ka dira DJ Gia, no? Like, pero before that, how is your first experiencing as being the host of NKKLKL?
Actually, kay I feel very light right now. Kay kuan manggod, like I'm talking about something na of my interest. Books are within my interest manggod, and I'm also glad to know DJ Tars no na it's also within your interest. I've learned a lot, Jud. Yes.
So, ay, kalimut de kog ask, who's your favorite author as of the moment right now?
Ano kay na heavily influenced jud ko ni asamo ang kuan de sa mga lit classes. So I've started taking interest in Jane Austen's
Wow!
works. Pero I'm yet to kanaging fully immerse myself kay since lagi maraming
busy,
mga
so
mga school works.
You're planning on reading Pride and Prejudice?
Yes, definitely.
Have you watched the movie na?
I will. I'm yet to.
Okay.
How about you, Digitars?
Right now I'm more of a poem girly kay. Yeah. So currently I'm interested in lang leaves. Yeah, like there kanang pang aesthetic mong gud ang iyang book. I don't know, like para lang sa karon lang So how about going to Bukchigo, DJ Gia? Like, do you want to go Bukchigo since ako nakaadto naman jud ko?
Oh, well, there is distance. I can say that. Pero, what kabalo, no? By some reason, mapadpad ko sa Cordova. Why? Why no? No.
Yeah, pwede sad ko ka ng motor guide.
Oh my gosh. As someone from, Lapu-Lapu?
Yes, as someone from Lapu-Lapu. Like, that is my territory, guys. I'm from Lapu-Lapu. Char. Anyway, so, how about sa cafe talk? Unsa man imuhang maingon sa cafe talk, DJ Gia?
So, aside no na, it's a cafe with also a library. Dito jud ko na inganyo sa concept sa nap station.
Nap station.
Actually, kay kuan man good, daghan siya og ma-provide sa imo. There's food, there's books, and then the ambience is there. And you can also nap there. So, very nice siya now. Para nako. How about you, DJ Tars?
Okay, kato, aside sa katong magnap sad siya, like ganahan ko makatanaw unsa ang books nga ilang i-offer. So, medyo excited ko, like ugma magkita mi sa like kung gikan ko Colon, makaana mi dira. Dool rang Capitol Colon, right?
Actually, dool ra siya nakay masakyan na jeep 17B if you can see.
Okay, so I'll ask my friends.
Sige. So don't miss out on our next segments and future episodes exclusively on DYUP Sugbo. Until next time,
this is DJ Tara.
And this is DJ Gia signing off.
Stay curious,
stay local, and stay tuned to NKKLKL Crazy Local Finds.
Kaliho ka sadya kadasig sa kinalibugan sa Cebu. Kani ang NKKLKL Crazy Local Finds. Crazy Local Finds.
Here we go, there's no stopping now. Can you hear the beat blasted out? Tune in here for a great surprise. Right here we go, there's no stopping now. Can you hear the beat blasted out? Tune in here for a great surprise. Ride the airwaves and come realize.
There's a lot of learning, much to see. Don't be updated here in UPC. Turn your radio on and find your way. DYUP's here to save the day.
DYUP, Kauban mo. You will never be alone. Bringing you the hottest, latest in the zone. DYUP, Kauban mo. DYUP, Kauban mo. You will never be alone. Bringing you the hottest, latest in the zone. DYUP, Kauban mo.
If the world's heavy, don't give up. Raise your voice, find and do not stop.
Yes, we hear you, you are not alone. Radio's not dead, yes, we are on.
DYUP Kauban nimo.
Bisan asa man kamo adto, music o balita nga bango.
Adi akini para sa imo, maski ikaw lang usa.
Daghan o bisag asa.
DYUP di kabyaan, andam kang pagsilbihan.
There's a lot of learning, much to see. Come be updated here in UPC. Turn your radio
DYUP Kauban mo. You will never be alone. Bringing you the hottest, latest in the zone. DYUP Kauban mo. DYUP Kauban mo. You will never be alone. Bringing you the hottest, latest in the zone. DYUP Kauban mo. Kauban mo. Kauban mo. Kauban mo. DYUP Kauban mo. UP naming mahal pamantas ang hirap ng tinig namin sana'y inyong dinggin. Malayong lupain amin mangarating, di rin magbabago ang damdamin. Di rin magbabago ang damdamin. Luntian at pula sa gisang magpakailanman ating pagdiwang bulwagan ng dangal. Umayon itanghal, titig at tapang, mabuhay ang pag-asa ng bayan. Mabuhay ang pag-asa ng
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, helas ng sinangalan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manluluping, di ka pasisingil, sa dagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong bangaw, ay hinagang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magtitindig. Luman ang araw ng walhaging pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya na pagkay mga aking, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
This is 98.9 DYUP Sugbo, the official campus radio of the University of the Philippines, Cebu. DYUP Sugbo operates 3 hours and 30 minutes daily and is streamed online on DYUP Sugbo, our official Facebook page, and on DYUP Sugbo, UP Cebu's YouTube channel. Our radio booth is located in the radio room of the College of Communication, Art and Science undergraduate building at the University of the Philippines, Cebu, Burardo Avenue, Laho, Cebu City. DYUP Sugbo is operated and maintained under the management of Gwyneth Antinga, Station Manager, along with Gabriel Emmanuel Sulamo, Assistant Internal Station Manager, and Rain Isabel Filizarta, Assistant External Station Manager. DYUP Sugbo is technically managed by its technical committee under the supervision of Caleb Josh Berandoy and Yeda Marie Lambujon. The technical heads DYUP Sugbo's programs are produced and curated by the Programming Committee under the supervision of Franz Pauline Aberilla and Jared Owen Eagle, the programming heads. DYUP Sugbo's official Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, YouTube, and Spotify accounts are run by the Publicity Committee under Steffi Erika Gakit and Stephen Cuevas, the publicity heads. DYUP Sugbo's records and documents are managed by Ritricia Llagas, Secretary. DYUP Sugbo's Executive Committee, Technical Committee, Programming Committee, and Publicity Committee are under the supervision of Sir Maurice Jete Villaester, DYUP's advisor. DYUP Sugbo 98.9 Kauban Nimo is now signing off.